Cal DeMayo.
Don't slip up. I mean, the chat's gonna look. I mean, the viewers are gonna.
Greetings and welcome to the 16 Kill Man proudly presents another episode. You know what it is, man. Comic book talk with friends. Monday evening. It's going to be such an incredible, what's that? Crazy stuff. It's going to be such an incredible evening. We got some things we're going to definitely talk about, man. So thank you guys, everybody who's out there who's actually been rocking with us and is rocking with us right now this evening. Do me a favor before you do anything else. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification so you are always up to date to what we got going on the channel here, whether it's shorts, when it comes to videos, live streams, everything that we got going on over here. We definitely want you to be a part of it. So yeah, it's we rocking. We going, we ain't gonna get sidetracked this week. We promise we ain't gonna get sidetracked. We got I gotta watch out. Alberti is just on here, and we got Calvin on here, so you already know how it's gonna be. So anyway, thank you guys for being here. Without further ado, I'm bringing the panel. What's going on with y'all, man? How y'all doing, man?
What's good? What's good?
Up?
I make no promises.
What'd you say, Jake?
I make no promises.
You
promise you can't keep, bro.
Yo, see, the thing is, all it takes is one person to start it, and then it's a ripple effect. One person. All it takes is one person to start the shit, and then it always goes down a certain way. You know what I mean? So
don't be writing checks for meat can't cash, man.
You know what I mean? So that's what. And then and you know what? I'm ignoring the chat, man. I'm definitely going to ignore.
Don't do it tonight.
I'm ignoring the chat, man, because y'all
got profiled.
I got you guys up.
You already know, man. But anyway, thank you guys for being here. I know it's been a busy weekend for a lot of people, especially you, Vinny. I know you had a lot going on over the weekend, man. Also, let y'all know that, again, before you get into it, next week or probably tomorrow, he didn't want to announce, but I'm just going to put it out there. If you go to his store, you can now get some merch. It is Fan of Your Work t-shirts that will be available on site. If you want to purchase them, I'm sure Amber will make sure that we can get those out there. Fan of Your Work t-shirts. If you think I'm lying, I got receipts.
We got Vinny in trouble.
We got receipts. So we're going to definitely talk about that. Vinny, how was your weekend though, bro?
Man, the weekend was phenomenal. Of course, I had a show here in Harrisburg, which was dope because I usually travel to the show. So it was great just being able to just be 5 minutes from the venue, set up. When it's over, break down, 5 minutes back home. I was home before most people was getting out of the parking lot. It was sweet. I've been to plenty of shows where the logistics of the load in and out is nowhere near as smooth. So I was loved. And it was, of course, cool to see a bunch of family and friends from the area stop by, say what up, and chop it up a bit and not have to worry about, traveling. And it's good for the city. So I was happy, our city gets a bad rep sometime of being boring or being violent, and this was neither. This was a fun event, family event, and something that's exciting for the city. So it was a positive all the way around. Had a lot of fun with talking comics with fans just like we do, just with kids and fans who've been or older than me, fans in between, all ages show. A lot of fun. Networking with other artists, talking shop, hearing about things that work at shows, things that don't work. So I had a lot of fun the whole weekend, just drawing new art, selling art I've already done. It's just a blessing to be able to get the stuff that's in my head on paper and show it to other people, and find people that enjoy it and want to talk about it. And it's a blessing for sure. It's a great outlet and cathartic, and I'm proud to say that it's something I get to do as a part of my life for sure. And but I had fun all weekend doing it. It was a good time. Had a lot of fun. So, and then as you mentioned earlier, man, yo, this running joke, what has it been like 5-6 years?
It's been longer than that. It's been almost 7 years. It's been 7 years, bro. Because
probably 7 years.
it's been about that, bro. It's probably even longer, to be quite honest, because it happened the first time that we went to New York Comic Con. It was around the first time we went.
There's probably several female artists I talked to where I probably didn't even notice what I was doing, and Leo noticed that I would mention to them that I'm a fan of their work. So he was telling other people about me at the show, and I don't think I even realized what I was doing. You know, just I guess, you know, flirting with artists at the show and just chopping it up and having a blast, having fun. And this has become a 7-year. That's what I'm saying. And I'm a fan of your work. Has been hashtag catchphrases. That's this man will never let me live down, and I don't ever expect to have it live down.
No.
This whole time, it's been implemented in so many different memes, countless memes. And so my girl is, you know, finds all of this is hilarious as we all do. So yeah, so she got a shirt made up. And it was funny because they rushed it and they got it done. She did it like the Friday before the show, and she had them make up a Vince Dunn shirt that says "I'm a fan of your work," and she wanted to get one that said "I'm a fan of his work," and they didn't have that one ready in time for the show, so she rocked this one, and then I get yelled at from everybody that I'm hiding merch, and I'm no, she did this. I had no idea she was doing this. I have T-shirts with my art on it that I sell sometimes, but I don't have. I did not have Vincent Dunn art shirts, but apparently now I need to get some
merch. And you need to get merch up, bro. Vincent Dunn art.
At this point, merch, bro. At this point, just if you do want one, whatever, just hit me up on IG for it. I'm sure I'll throw it on the store of each site at some point, because I'm very, very humbly appreciative of everybody who actually did want a shirt and it be more than just a joke. But yeah, man, Blazing, I got you.
He been hiding it, Blazing.
But yeah, well, I'll get those done up. For now, though, it'll be a custom orders, and I'll make sure that y'all get them. So I'll make sure that I work with everybody on them. But I truly humbled, had a great time, had a lot of people stop at the table and appreciate the stuff, and got it. I had a successful weekend, and you know, made some great connections, and it's just a fun time, man. Absolutely. So definitely, you know, I being on the other side of the table and having people be a fan of my work. So I'm truly humbled at that. So absolutely.
Yeah, because like I said, we were going to go down, but Toya had the flu the entire weekend since
Thursday night. She told me. How's she feeling better?
She's slightly. You know, because here's the thing, like tomorrow is she started like, so she's been basically in training like her in, you know, pretty much her school. They're prepping because tomorrow's the first day for the students at the charter school. So she spent, you know, she was, you know, she got up this morning. She didn't get home until like almost, you know, 6:30, 7 o'clock, because she was setting up her class. But you can tell that she still has like a bit of the cough, but she was down for the count. Like she went down for the count Friday evening, which was good that we didn't do Figure Flex Friday, because she was it was bad. I stayed in, you know, I was responsible for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, making sure she had everything that she needed that day on Saturday. So it was like an end day for us. Then yesterday she was, you know, still kind of down and out, you know, a little bit better, but she's feeling better now. That's good. But it was rough. It was definitely, it was rough. It was a rough one.
Yeah, that's what's up. I'm glad she's on the other end, man.
Yeah, she's feeling, you know, definitely better than she did. But yeah, man, like again, like it looked like, you know, everything that's going on at the con was pretty good, bro. Like, you know, just dope. You know, of course, you know, seeing everybody there. Oh, there we go, Bruce, aka LL Cool Bruce, was down there. Shout out to Bruce. And again,
do some love.
Yeah, I love that Michael Jackson, bro, with the Exorcist.
Yeah, definitely the display, man. This is how it looks. Whenever you go to
there's one more I gotta show you. I forgot to send you. Linwood came by too, and and he oh my god, yo, he gifted me with this dope ass whatchamacallit, Thundercat sword. I'm gonna show you in a second.
I saw the picture.
Oh, that shit was so crazy. It's so crazy.
Yeah, I saw the
Um,
picture. I definitely saw that.
That's dope.
Yeah. It was wild, yo. So I'm definitely want to show y'all that real quick because that was wild. But yeah, that was the weekend. We had a lot of fun. But yeah, like that's what
Nice.
that's how my weekend wrapped up for sure. And yeah, I just sent those over to you real quick.
You just sent
And
it?
yep.
Okay, hold on. Well, there it is.
Yeah, man. So
Wow.
yeah, check that shit out, y'all. It's like it was a
That's so
real
raw.
sword, yo. It's just crazy.
Yeah, the replica joints.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where did you get them from?
They had a vendor there, and yeah, there was a vendor there selling real swords, and there were signs everywhere because people was like not listening and testing the blade and not thinking, and it was cutting themselves because it was actual real swords instead of like the plastic swords you see. And that's the only ones I've ever seen. I've only ever seen like the plastic joints at cons because I've always wanted one of these, and he found like a dealer that has real one there, and then and so he got one and he gifted me one too. That was fire. But they had they had a whole bunch of like dope replica swords and shit like that there too. So I mean, there was and then Mark I think Mark cut himself with a blade that had a spring release blade, and I'm like, yo, that booth is fucking people up.
He cut himself for real?
Yeah.
Damn, bro. Come on. You should have kept it in the sheath, bro. Like, just keep it in if you can't. You know what I mean? But
yeah, that's why they have. I mean, they got signs everywhere saying, "Hey, the real blades is not just some plastic shit." So
yeah, don't fuck with it. But
yeah.
it definitely looked dope, bro. It looks
Yeah,
like
man,
it was
a lot
a
of
good
fun.
time, man. Cannot wait, bro. I can't wait till you get to New York Comic Con, bro. Once you get a table there, it's just gonna be crazy.
I'm working on it. Everybody I talk to is going through similar bullshit that I've gone through so far to try to get in there. It's a bunch of politics and a bunch of silly shit you have to go through.
Yeah.
So I'm not alone in it. It's a lot of who you know, not who you are or what you do. It's a lot of knowing people to get in there. So it's a lot of politics. So when it's time, it'll be time though.
Always same old, bro. That's how it is pretty much all the time. Politics. It's not your work, it's who you know. So that's just how it always is. Definitely, man. Thank you for being here, man. Definitely a great time, man. Always doing crazy work. Again, if you are actually looking for some of those pieces, you can head on over to Vincent Dunn Art on his Instagram page. Merch be up soon. You'll see King of the Running Joke. So definitely. It's like, bro, you got like 5 or 6 running jokes, bro. Like straight up. It's just nonstop. There you go. Did you see the hand joke? You see the hand gesture? There you go. Definitely.
Yeah.
Jedi Kid, aka the Spectrum Nightmare, bro. What's going on with you, bro? You good?
Cooling, man. Just had a great weekend. My son came over with my daughter-in-law and my granddaughter. We went out fishing in the backyard and spent time with family, man. Just relax this weekend, bro.
Word.
Had a good weekend. Just real chill, laid back weekend, man.
Definitely, bro. Definitely, man. Thank you for being here as always. Jake, what's going on with you, bro? How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. I didn't have nearly the eventful weekend that Vinny did, but got a few things done, and then I went over to a buddy's house. We grilled out, and he's got the VR headset, so it was my first time trying that shit out.
Yeah.
That was cool, man. I did not expect to like it. Right afterwards, I was sitting there looking up like, how much is this shit?
Yeah.
But had a good time, and Ed R in the chat, he bought a King off me today, so I'll be sending that out to him tomorrow.
Word.
Appreciate it, Ed.
And Ed, you won't. Ed, I'm telling you, bro.
Well,
once you get that,
I want to get one more, man.
Whoo, that King, bro. It is definitely top. It has to be on the top 10 list of the year.
You have two?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I only got one. I only
only get two, so I can have one with the mask and one without.
Well, if you need another one, just let me know.
Bro.
You got extra?
Always.
All right, bet. Yeah, I'm going to have to holler at you.
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Oops. We got wrong lines in here. Okay. Congrats.
Mommy. Thank you so much. And congrats,
Mommy. Congrats, Mommy. Congrats. She is definitely congratulations on the baby bum is in the building.
That's Awesome.
Indeed.
Oh man, such a blessing. Wanted to say
Yeah.
definitely congrats as always.
Yeah.
That's my partner in crime. As soon as I can't wait to get it back on the stream. We gotta get her up and running on the
Yeah.
stream
Yeah, we,
today.
we got to get her back on here, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she had such a great time with her, man. As
Yeah.
always, it's
She
always
was
good to see her.
hilarious on that show.
Yeah,
It was fun
Les
with
Les
her.
is just incredible.
Les is
So good to
funny,
have Les here. Thank you very much.
And talented artist as well.
Yes,
Very
sir.
very talented
Very
artist. Very
Mhm.
talented artist. A humble collector. So
Mhm.
definitely good to see her in here with us. Calvin, man, what's going on, bro? You good, man? You straight?
I'm always good. I'm here to soak up some info, some knowledge. Y'all do
Nope.
your thing.
Yeah.
So speaking
Yeah.
of me, Jay, you can't just be putting food on the grill like that. You almost had me catch a flight. I almost was like, yo, I'm coming. So come on, man. You got to give somebody a heads up before you do that. But while you doing your thing.
Listen,
I mean,
I'm a grill man.
I
I'm
want
a
some
grill
food,
master,
bro.
bro.
I'll get the beans together.
Hold up, was that hold up, but was that gator meat though, bro?
No. Gator meat is special occasion. I cook that in the kitchen.
Gator
You
what?
fry that, you fry that like
Just
fish. I'm
gator. I'm
serious.
just gonna say gator,
Just
bro.
Gator.
Just
Listen,
gator. That's all it was.
listen,
Just
I
gator.
love cooking. I love cooking or whatever, but like, I'm always on the grill, man. I'm always outside on the grill. But with gator meat, y'all laughing. I'm
No, we
telling
ain't
you.
laughing at. No, I'm not laughing at that.
Oh, I'm telling
No.
you.
We ain't laughing
Yes.
at that. I'm just saying gator. I'm not trying to say the other word, bro.
Next time I'm in
Oh,
Florida, I'm gonna do it.
You know what I mean?
y'all boys
Just
don't
gator,
start
bro.
this week, bro. Don't start this week, bro.
Just gator. Just
It's
gator,
good though.
Well,
It's
For
that
real.
good.
already got flipped on his head. Gator sausage.
Nah,
They have it.
n-
They have it. They make it. They
Look
make
at
it. I
boy
haven't had
today's
that.
Jake.
I haven't had that.
No.
Yeah.
Anyway, Calvin, thank you for being here, bro. As
Appreciate
always,
y'all.
Spectrum
Appreciate
is eating Vinny's ass up right now. It ain't even Spectrum.
That's
He's in
Comcast.
my area. This is Comcast. I don't know, man. Well, Birdicus, man, what's
Hello,
going on with you,
Comcast.
bro?
Yeah, go ahead,
Comcast.
get him.
Get him.
Yeah, nah, man. I'm always blessing to be here with my brothers.
No
Talk
doubt.
some shop, talk some pop culture, talk some what's going on in comics a little bit. We got a lot on tap today, and especially there's some things we had left over from last week in that episode. So
Yes.
very excited, man.
Yeah, definitely. I'm excited to have those conversations, talk about a few things here today. Now, before we actually jump into that, before I introduce the chat, let me see what Vinny says. He said, my turn for Spectrum, I guess. Damn, give me a second. I'm going to reset. He said he's going to reset his shit. All right, so he's going to reset. Now, while he's
Bruh.
resetting, we're going to do a couple of things, just some
Comcast.
house cleaning. Again,
On
I
Comcast.
wanted to bring this up because, again, I just want y'all to know that today officially starts the Halloween initiative. This is something that's near and dear to my heart. Today is the official day for Halloween initiative. So of course, you see me with the beanie down there as well. So this is definitely going to be again, it's running from October 26th to October 25th. I mean August 26th to October 25th. Again, this is where all donations, all proceeds, super chats, anything that we actually receive, let's put it up again, goes towards making sure that kids get costumes for the holiday. We definitely want to do that. I mean, because again, it is something that is near and dear, and it is important. Again, and this time I'm going to be running it a different way so we can keep a tally so people know where their money is actually going in real time. So it's going to be done differently here. But yeah, near and dear, something that we do. So remember, whether it's 99 cents, $1.99, $5, anything that you basically donate goes towards such a worthy cause. So we definitely want to put that out there. This will be running until October 25th. Following that, we're going to go into the Thanksgiving initiative, and then also the Christmas initiative. So, again, this is stuff that we do every year to give back to the community, also underprivileged kids, cancer research, and also people who can't really afford to have a good meal for Thanksgiving. This is something that we're definitely doing, and I'm all in for it, just paying it forward. So,
Hey, look, man, there are kids out here in this country that that come from less than ideal circumstances, and I count myself very blessed that my parents were able to give me the things that they were able to, I remember my mom, picking me up from school and saying I got something for you. It's red and blue. And I was just trying to figure it out, like what the hell is she talking about? Then I got there, and it was a whole Spider-Man costume, bro.
Word.
I wore that shit to the eyes went runny on the fucking mask, and to the shit stank.
So you was like the Miles Morales of your area, bro.
I was jumping on couches and shit. Man, listen, so again, just very appreciative of that time, and I just anything that you guys are willing to give to the channel, you just know it's deeply appreciated. In the past, Leo, I know he's even shown the receipts of where the money is going.
Yes.
If that is needed, we got that for you, because
we got the receipts.
Passionate.
We'll have everything, so you'll know exactly where the money is going. You know that whatever you're basically putting up is going towards such a worthy cause. So again, it's just a manner of giving back. If you give to the channel, we give back to the community. We give back to kids who are in need. So that's definitely what's going on. My man CM Brock, appreciate that, brother. $9.99 super chat coming through. Definitely appreciate that. That will be going towards, and again, we got receipts. We're gonna keep receipts for it and keep it moving, man. So I definitely appreciate all that you do, bro. Thank you, CM Brock, for being here, bro, and doing what you do for such a worthy cause. So I definitely appreciate that. Before we jump in, of course, house cleaning as always. Want to give a shout out to where we actually get these figures from. And since the man himself is present, we're going to basically talk about Comic Relief, Comic Collectibles. My man Jake's shop. Again, make sure you sign up for that newsletter if you haven't already. Again, if you're looking for comics, I mean, it's self-explanatory. The shit's right there in front of you. Comics everywhere. But not only that, 1/2 scale, classic figures, OT, everything that you're actually looking for, Grail pieces. He got also, he doesn't have it up on his page right now, but smack that ass 50% off. If you go in the store, smack his ass, you get 50% off on anything and everything in
military
the store.
Discounts.
You get 100% if you get both cheeks.
Yeah, 100%. If you were to smack both
we
cheeks,
need to bring back the Cam Red gloves. Fuck you, me.
Yeah, bring them back, man. Definitely want to give a shout out. So again, make sure you sign up, head on over there, especially if you're looking for a figure, if you're looking for that Kang, anything you're looking for, you can definitely find it over there. Also want to give a shout out to my man Ray at Underground Figures. Again, all day, every day, Ray. No NRD. Shipping and handling is reasonable. On top of that, he'll make sure you get it in such a timely manner. Sign up for his newsletter as well, so you are always in and now. I can hear him now. Leo, make sure you update that screen just in case. So I did update the screen. So again, as you can see, everything is actually here. Things that you were looking for. I think you still got that red and blue Spider-Man there as well. I think you got the red and blue still, don't you, Jake?
Oh, of course. I actually thought that's what Hubertus was talking about when he talked about his mom got him something red and blue. I was like, oh man, finally.
Oh, Bloomer needs it. Bloomer, you still didn't get it, bro?
Nah, he didn't get that shit yet, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you,
he didn't get it
that
yet,
is
bro.
better than the artisan, fam. I don't care what you say, dog. Like, it looks better than the artisan to me.
I never said it was.
I'm about to say.
Yeah, he just didn't get it yet, bro.
I might pass on the artisan, man.
Yeah, we gotta make sure he get that in hand, bro. But yes, definitely head on over there. Tell him I sent you. He'll definitely take care of you. Also, I got to give a shout out to my man Taylor 2 Rays. Ray over there at Hawk Wars Toy, proud sponsor currently right now of the Summer Madness that's going on. That'll be ending soon. Again, if you're looking for those Grail pieces, again, he gives you a nice little care package, comics, stickers, everything in one box. Again, source material is always there, reasonably priced when it comes to shipping and handling. Ray is that guy, so you definitely want to give him a shout out if you haven't already. Look him up. All these guys on here always deliver whenever they can. And last but not least, I want to give a shout out to my man Brian Wong over there at Maju Case, Maju Space, also AKA the place where Calvin gets his shit. He should put that right up there on the. It should be AKA where Calvin gets his shit. Definitely, bro. It should be on the page. But if you're looking for it, I got that mono. I'm telling you that. Oh, I love that mono, bro. It's just everything. It is one of the dopest displays because I just love the background. I love the LED light up. Calvin, you was not fucking lying. That shit is the truth.
Is that fabric in the bottom? Like a fabric? Like
no, not fabric at the bottom. But it is just a definitely amazing display, bro. So again, if anybody gets a chance to get it, and he'll definitely take care of you.
Yeah,
Shout out to my man Thomas. Man, Thomas is that guy, man. Fun
Tommy
fact:
B,
Ninja Scroll is
boy.
coming back to the theaters in September for
Bro,
its 30th anniversary.
cannot wait.
You
Cannot
cannot wait, bro. Definitely cannot wait for that, man.
I love that movie, man.
Definitely. Now, while we wait for Vinny, we just going to actually talk about again. I'm gonna put this over to you real quick. Actually, he just came in, but I still want to put this over to you real quick, Jake, before we actually start talking about the artist feature of the week. And before we get into that, though, I want to actually say what's up to the chat real quick. Thomas, thank you for that super chat, man. I definitely appreciate that. My man is in the building. Oh, we got another super chat. We got Mother of Hall in the building. Thank you for that. Thank you for the $9.99 super chat. Definitely going such a great cause, man. Appreciate all you guys, man. Thank you for being here. Charlie in the corner says Boomer Blast. What'd you say?
I think that's Mother of Hal. I think that's my lady.
Is that your girl, bro?
Yeah, that's Hal in her picture.
Awesome.
Yep.
Oh, look at Hal, man. That's my guy, bro. How is that dude? You got it, bro. You have to bring him up again on one of the shows, bro, because he's just a ray of sunshine, bro.
That's
like
awesome,
he is.
Man.
He's an amazing little guy, bro. Like, bro, you did that shit purposely so he could get a winning spot on Figure Flex Friday.
Play the odds, man. Play the odds.
Hey.
Hold up. But wait a minute. Copernicus. Didn't both son and father get a spot? Because he won. So. Yeah, he won a spot. So Jake won a spot. Vinny came through and did a drive-through with his fucking his he did a drive-through, and Hal just came on and give you one of them. You know what he did, bro? He pulled one of those. What's the Puss in Boots when he takes off his hats and just looks at the camera, bro, with those eyes? That's exactly what he made his son do, bro. Like, it's like, bro, that's some crazy.
Exploit that kid's cuteness as long as I can.
Hell yeah! Thank you definitely for that, little Hal. Who we got? Ghetto Yoda's in the building. Thank you so much for being here, Malika Mabane, WRNR, Real Negro Radio. Thank you for being here, brother. As always, Louis Escobar was in the building. Les is in the building. Oh, I would love to stream again. Thank you for the love, guys. Much love to you all. Thank you for being here. Striker 47 is in here. CM Brock, once again, thank you very much for the super chat, man. Who else we got in here? We got Cornelius in the building. Thank you for being here, brothers. Always. We got my man 16 Syndicate is in the building. I figured he'd be watching tonight. And consider this a fact that we talk about Batman. You already know. Renz Talentino's in the building. I'm not even repeating that. Thank you for being here. Jeffrey's in the building. We got Blazing A's in the building. Thank you for being here. Barbecue Talk with Jedi Pimp. Thank you for being here. As always, Docinator's in here, bro. As always. Let me see here. Edar said Bloomer cracking me up. Always, bro. That's it's always, man. Definitely always. Who else we got in here? Edar says, appreciate you, Lael, for introducing me to Jake. Thanks again, Jake. As always, man. As always, man. It gets you a discount on insurance and everything. We got Ghetto Yoda's in the building, man. Who else have we got in here? Let me see who else we got. Did I get past everybody? No, we got Tijuana Mike is in the building. Thank you for being here. What up, though, bro? How you doing, man? As always, appreciate having you here. Who else do we got in here? Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's another one, bro. Y'all gotta go on a t-shirt as well. Definitely. Let me see who else have we got in here. We got Amber is in the building. Thank you for being here as always, Amber. We got Two Ferns in the building. Congrats on the 10K, Leo. You were 3K a while ago, and now you're on 10K subs.
Indeed, congrats,
bro.
You went from 4 to 10 in like 2 months, if that.
Yeah, bro.
Awesome.
Hardest worker on YouTube, right?
Listen, bro. Like, look. Ain't too proud to say it, bro. Like, listen, like when you do those short format, it's attention span. So when you do the short videos, of course, people watch those, and that's how people got on. But then also I gain followers who actually respond and tell me that they actually like our live shows, they love our live streams, and they are so glad that they are actually here. And they always follow it up with Roberticus is funny as shit. It's a lot of people that have been saying that, bro. Like, I got receipts. So a lot of people be saying that. So definitely, man, Thank you very much for that, bro. I appreciate it, man, from the bottom of my heart. We got Forrest in the building as well. Thank you for being here. Mauler 2745 is in here. Thank you for being here. Let me see here. Yeah, he said, bitch, yeah. Pedro Lopez is in the building. Pedro is funny as hell. Thank you for being here as well. Who else do we got in here? X-Wing Fighters in the building. Thank you for being here, man. Appreciate having you here as well. We got the new comments in here. Let me see here. Yeah, 52 fake out. You already know, bro. Thank you for being here as always. But yeah, man, what we're going to start with first, Vinny, I was going to actually, we were going to talk about the artist. What we're going to do is get the book out the way first, because I want to kind of, again, Jake, you hit me up, a week ago, and you told me that this book is definitely worth talking about. So I just want you to kind of give us like a bit of insight on this and what kind of led you, to pick up this book. This is Mark Russell and Roberto Melli, Traveling to Mars. And you said that it's more so just kind of helps you evaluate even like your own life and your position as well, man. What was your thoughts on this, bro?
Yeah, so I mean, this isn't really your typical like superhero fare. And honestly, I'm kind of glad we're doing this early, because if I got to hop out of here, I might get some cheeks, So, Traveling to Mars right here.
Hey, boy, I hear you, boy.
Yeah, buddy.
Don't talk about it. Okay, Jay.
Traveling cheeks.
I'll be traveling somewhere, trust me.
Yo, when you said it, Calvin smiled. Look at them whole Nabisco commercials, bro. When they smile and that light go, ding. That was
Don't worry. I'm about to get mine, so don't even worry. It's all right.
Bro. When you say cheeks,
I made my appointment.
But go ahead, bro.
It's an 11-issue series right here. I got all single issues. Actually, what's really cool is, I mean, they had several covers, so some of them are like homage covers. Like this is your homage to the Silver Surfer cover, that classic Silver Surfer. I don't know, they're just got your Nova cover. I mean, they're awesome. But basically, so what led me to pick this up is I'm a huge fan of the writer Mark Russell. I don't know if many people are familiar with him. I first came across him when he did. Now, people are going to laugh, and they laugh every time. But I actually sent a copy of this to Robert Meyer Burnett, and I'm still waiting to hear what he says. But he did the Flintstones for DC, and I don't know if anybody read that. He did a 12-issue maxi series about the Flintstones, and then he did a 6-issue series called Exit Stage Left: The Chronicles of Snagglepuss. Like if you remember the Hanna-Barbera Snagglepuss character. Yeah. So dude, he is so good. So what he does is he takes like political satire, social satire, socio-economical satire about the world we live in today, and he kind of applies it into these very fantastical types of ways in these fantastic worlds. Like, but anyway, this one right here is, so he's a big proponent of like, people should have their own agency, and we should stop being run by big corporations. So there is a little bit of like a political undertone. So basically, here what they're dealing with is Earth has become uninhabitable, and what they're doing is all the food companies basically rule the world now, and it's a space race to see who can get to Mars first. The U.S. finds this guy who he's just your average Joe American. He had a life in the past. He had goals and dreams and things that he just never lived up to. And as he gets older, he's diagnosed with cancer and he's terminally ill. Mm-hmm. And so the corporations, not looking at him as a person, just looking at him as a means to an end. They're like, well, hey, would you like to be the first person to ever step foot on Mars? And he goes, well, I've not done anything great with my life. This could be the one thing that makes my life have meaning. And so it's all about his journey to Mars in this rocket and how he's looking back on his life and all of the regrets that he has, all the choices that led him to where he's at now. Mm-hmm. And Mark Russell's just a really, really gifted writer. And so, like I said, this is not your typical superhero fare, but this is definitely one of those books that when you read it, mm-hmm. there's no way you can't find some element to connect to it and kind of apply it to your personal life. Whether it's, that one bad decision you made, or feeling like maybe you're not living up to your potential. Mm-hmm. Just things like that just really resonate, and
that
it's
puts
about
a whole lot of perspective for you.
Yeah, man. I mean, there were times in this book where he's talking about like the love of his life and how he lost her, and it's sprinkled throughout. That's kind of like the driving force behind just like he hasn't spoken to her in 20, 30 years, whatever it is, but like that's the reason he's doing it, because it's like the only thing that wants him, like, that keeps him hanging on. And as you go further in the book, you find out why they split up, why they didn't work, why there was no resolution to it. And when he finally gets to Mars, it's got this really big, huge reveal too. And I don't really want to spoil that, but just a really good book. And if you guys like this, I would definitely recommend checking out the Chronicles of Snagglepuss. That one, actually, no joke, made me tear up. It's so damn good. And then the Flintstones is a little bit more lighthearted, but it's really, really funny. And Mark Russell's a great writer. So Traveling to Mars is going to be out in a trade paperback come November. So if you guys have a local comic shop, hit up your local comic shop. The FOC should still be open for it, and they can place an order for you if you're interested. But just highly recommend something that is not your typical standard superhero fare, because when I owned my shop, after owning my shop, I read everything. I read all the superhero stuff. I read all the issue ones, all the series, mini series that came out, all the events, and I love it. Don't get me wrong, like I do, but after a while, it does kind of start to all feel the same. And so I started trying to look for things that felt a little bit different, and that's when I got to the Flintstones, and that right there was kind of my gateway into these books that aren't necessarily about people with superpowers, but just stories that are more about the human condition and how the backdrop can be a little bit more fantastical, but you find a way to like your life resonates with it in a lot of ways. So yep, Traveling to Mars, damn good book. And if you read it and cannot find yourself relating to it in some way, I don't know that you're human.
And that's the thing, bro. Like, you need, those. I mean, I think you and Vinny kind of speak the same language when it comes to like those books that kind of, it takes you into a different realm. It's not just like your typical, paperback, hardcover, or whatever. It's one of those things where it just, again, it kind of takes you in a direction where it does, sprout like life choices, where you can relate more to like the humanity side than anything else. You know what I mean? Like, it's not all about, Vinny, what's our favorite word? It's not always about punches and powers, bro.
Yep. That's what a really good comic just kind of like mass all the stuff that they want to say with a lot of cool distracting stuff, so that way
exactly
they're still getting their message across with the issues they want to address and emotions and beats that they want to hit, but you're entertaining along the way with amazing visuals. That's the beauty of the comic medium.
Yep.
Yeah, man, definitely. I got to check this out, bro.
It's really good. And sometimes I know, like, again, for anybody out there who's listening who's just doesn't feel comfortable taking that leap, I get that. Trust me, I get that. For the longest time, I had the hardest time wanting to make the leap into like horror comic books or romance books, whatever it is. But it just took that one book to make me want to explore more. So maybe this can be that for somebody.
Definitely, bro. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for bringing that up. It's definitely incredible. I can't wait to get it, bro, because I do want to kind of read and just kind of get a different perspective. Sometimes you need it, because especially if you can relate to like certain moments you might be experiencing that can, through somebody else's words and penmanship, they might just hit home in those spots. You just need something that you needed to hear, bro. So
those type of books are always great, like palate cleansers.
They're good for the soul too.
Yeah. A little break in what you're used to is always dig recommendations like that. It's something different.
Definitely, man. So again, Travel to Mars, man. Everybody, make sure that you pick this book up. Again, read it. You might get something from it, but definitely worth checking out, man. So thanks for talking about this book, man. And I'm pretty sure, like, just the sentimental aspect of it, your wife was listening. She's like, "Come on, get these cheeks." So yeah, bro.
That's right.
So you set it up, bro. That's what I'll set him up. So you can knock him down, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
I noticed she's really quiet now.
Yeah,
you know what time it is.
Them cheeks, bro. You already know.
Cheek time.
Anyway, when moving on, man. Again, Vinny, I want to talk about this real quick. Brian Bolland. Again, I actually have a print of his that was sent to me. And definitely excited about it, man. It's such an amazing piece. But he's responsible for some remarkable pieces, bro, like legendary pieces. that we have in our collections. For those who don't know, and you might have some of those pieces that you didn't know again, we always talk about like artist interpretation, like artists who give us like such incredible work, but again, you just never really reflect on the art. But yeah, some remarkable covers, man. So I'll let you talk about it, bro.
Brian Bolland is been doing incredible cover art for like damn near decades. It's what he's been focusing on as more of a overall span of what he's been working on. Terrific stuff with Justice League, with DC, with Animal Man, Judge Dredd books, and he's just delivered. He's kind of like the grandfather then version of Gary Frank in many ways to me, and it's who I really kind of saw in Gary Frank when I first became a fan of his art and his style. And but there's no beating around it. The absolute most important and well-known thing that Brian Bolland has done is he is the artist for The Killing Joke.
The Killing Joke, bro.
The Killing Joke is one of the the legacy titles in comics. Like if you're a comic book fan for any significant period of time, you've read the book, you probably own the book, and you've absolutely seen, whether you know it or not, inspirations and references of that comic across the industry for over 2 decades. Alan Moore was the writer for that book, and Brian Bolland was the artist. The initial run, he did not get a chance to color it like he wanted to, and there was later a special edition in which he did. Every version of it is absolutely iconic and incredible. One of the most important and one of the most defining Batman stories is The Killing Joke. This was, of course, famous.
There it is.
Yep, there it is. That's the famous cover with the smile. It's been homaged many times. It's one of the most famous comic book images, let alone Batman images. And the art in this book was phenomenal. The storytelling, Alan Moore or not, storytelling of this paneling and sequencing was superb. And they made an animated film about it, which was almost shot for shot after you got about 45 minutes past some ridiculous BS with Batgirl. Oh my god, I don't even want to talk about that part, but yeah.
Don't want me.
Man, so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, Batgirl,
that
like,
was cringe. It was like cringy, bro, watching that shit on screen.
So hard
bro.
to watch.
Yeah, but
like, come on, that doesn't make any sense. It's like it in so many different ways has nothing like Batman never would. So many different ways. But the important element of the story was, this is the story where Joker infamously shoots Barbara Gordon and cripples her, and leading to her becoming Oracle in future stories for a very long period of time, and also famously tells or alludes to the Joker's origin and his origin story with him being Red Hood, which also, of course, inspired Jason Todd being Red Hood later in the comics. And it also has one of the most talked about endings of a comic book, period, ever, with the did he not an open interpretation of if the comic ended with Batman killing Joker. So this is one of those stories that it's like at some point someone tells you about it or you hear about it, and it's like eventually you read it and it's just like, oh, okay, that's what the hype was about. And whatever level of hype you had, you're like, okay, I get why everybody recommended me this book for so long. So the first time I read it, I was just like, okay, that's why everyone talks about this book. It was phenomenal. It's a book that I go back and reread sometimes. It's just one of the most iconic stories. But the art was insane in it as well. I really do wish that he did more runs after that comic, especially on Batman or other books. He's done tons of great cover work and he's done stuff here and there, but I don't think anything as just impactful as his work on Killing Joke. And very few people will ever have something as impactful as that. So there's no slight on him for not having done a ton of more stuff that impactful. It's just I would love to see him do more regular runs than afterwards. So absolutely, if you're not up on Brian Bolland, please go check out his stuff. I'm sure you will be blown away by his art style, his clean yet kinetic way he works. He just has such a flair for just kind of like subdued dynamic storytelling with his art style. So I mean, and the way he draws Joker is absolutely incredible. So many different versions of Joker on screen. Burton's Joker, Jack Nicholson's Joker was partially inspired by The Killing Joke, but feature-wise, he didn't look much like him. I would love to see like a skinny trench coat Joker, Joke at some point. There's a cosplayer who looks like fucking spitting image of him. I would love to get a version of that, Clown Prince of Crime Joker at some point.
The Bat and the Sun guy?
No, that guy was a little bit different. There's oh yeah. It might be that guy.
The Sun guy, the director.
It might be,
stuff. Yeah. He looks, man.
Yeah, just like
spot on.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I got to bring up one of my favorite covers.
Is it the Green Lantern one?
No,
okay.
This is this right here, bro.
Oh man, come on, it's iconic, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite covers of all time, bro. Like I love this fucking cover, bro.
Iconic.
That's what I mean. Like he does so many fantastic covers, but didn't do like a ton of interiors after that. I'm not sure why or what. Not that he didn't do any, but he became more of a cover artist.
This picture is so chill. And relaxed.
But
powerful at the same time. Bro.
Yeah, bro. But his work definitely on Green Lantern though, especially like the Green Lantern Corps, bro. Like, yeah.
I had this too.
Yeah,
I didn't realize it was him. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I think it's issue 127. It's like it's pretty early Green Lantern cover, but it's like Hal Jordan and the rest of the it's similar to this, but they're like coming at you at the cover. I think that's like his most iconic Green Lantern cover. That's where I first remember him.
Yeah,
and didn't realize it was him, man. I hate that, bro. Like I don't know.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like you don't realize that you have these people. You know, again, like that's why we do shows like this, is because you don't really realize. Because I can honestly tell you, like even back in the day, there were a lot of covers that I didn't realize, where they came from. And who again, you just got to educate yourself on it, but. Yeah, definitely. Brian is one of those ones, bro.
The
real
artists
one.
out there, man, we appreciate you. That's why we do this show. Because I said, I have all three of these books and didn't realize that he was the artist, man. I just love the books. I love the reading, but bro, like, I feel so bewildered, like not even knowing who this guy was. It's awesome. His work is amazing, man.
Yeah, definitely. Moving on here, man. I guess again, if anything you need to know about Brian, you probably have some of his pieces. Definitely a phenomenal artist. So again, make sure you look him up, and be a fan of his work. You definitely
Joe went like 10 printings, so you should be able to find something.
Yeah, definitely. Moving on here. Okay, so first, I wanna talk about something, Vinny, man, because I made a mistake of going and watching, John Bernthal, he does his whole podcast and he does his, the real ones, right?
Yeah,
and
good too.
Yeah, bro. But this last one, honestly, and we talked about this actress before, and I know, Vinny, you're like,
I know. Now I know what you're gonna say.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
You're like, she gets on your nerves, and I get it, bro. But bruh,
Catwoman.
No.
Nah, Deborah Ann Wall.
Karen
but when
Page.
you hear, did you watch it? Did you watch the whole thing?
I watched a clip on because I think burnt on Instagram. Or something. In a clip, and she was on it, and I jokingly said to myself, "I bet you she's crying in this interview, joking." and
Did she cry?
watch a clip of the interview.
She did. But listen. Nah, hold up, bro. Hold up.
Oh man.
It literally it got me. It kind of broke me a little bit. Because you have to know that the reason why she was, bro, like she was talking about and here's the thing, because a lot of us are plagued by this. A lot of people are plagued by this and they don't really talk about it a lot. But it's how, again, the sins of the past will always follow you and sometimes creates a certain level of insecurity moving forward. She's in Hollywood, so she has insecurities about her work, whether or not her work is good enough. And it all stemmed from her past in school being bullied, bro. She was, when she talks about how she was bullied and she talks about those things, bro, I was like, oh, it fucked me up. Like literally, like she talked about some of the things about her, going to class and people wouldn't let her in class. She would have to stand there until they moved. People prank calling her house at like 3:00 in the morning, trying to set her up on imaginary dates, like teasing her. Like literally the shit that she went through, bro. And you can tell it was real because you were living it through her when
Some
she
of
was
these
talking.
kids can be assholes, man.
Bro, like just kids, like in general, bro. And just imagine that.
Oh, don't I know? Don't I know?
Crazy,
bro.
Crazy, bro.
Imagine that times 10 in this day and age. You know what I mean? Like just
with social media and everything.
Yeah, bro. Like it just the shit that she fucking went through and what she experienced, bro. It was heart-wrenching, bro. My heart really literally went out for her, bro. I know we joke about like her, but when you see it, you realize why.
I didn't say I didn't understand. It's just it is really like every time you see her.
That's why I started laughing immediately because I already knew.
Yeah,
but I didn't know
bro.
I didn't watch it. Oh man,
she literally like that shit. I was like, yeah, I can't. It was imagine being 10 and an adult dunks on you. Yeah. Yeah, Berticus. What about that? Yeah, how about that? But yeah, I just want, because I watched that shit today, bro. I had to turn it off because I was like, it really got to me, bro, from such a sentimental space. Even Bernthal was
low
like,
key. Bernthal has this amazing like Barbara Walters ass show where he.
Bro, I love his show. I love his show.
That is a name I haven't heard in years.
Yeah.
I don't think these kids even know Barbara Walters.
They don't.
Some of them don't. Some of them don't, bro. She's the GOAT. Definitely is the GOAT. Definitely the GOAT, bro. But moving on here,
because she retired in 2020 because she finally got to say it.
What'd you say?
She retired in 2020 because she finally got to say her. This is 2020, and I was like, that's it. That's what she was saying live.
Yeah. She's like, yeah. All right, we're done.
It's fucked up. That's so fucked up. Anyway, moving on, man. I wanna talk about this because we got this announcement last week.
You're gonna have to pray on that one.
Yeah, no. We got this announcement last week. We didn't know whether or not, again, this was a show that was going to actually happen. From now, we know it is going to happen. And we know that what is it? Spader, he's back. Basically playing Ultron. So he's going to be voicing the character again. They're bringing it back in Vision Quest, and also
Ultron back.
Yes, they're bringing Ultron back. So they're definitely bringing Ultron back.
Oh my god, I can't wait for this.
But if you think about it, but if you think about it, bro, they almost have to. They don't have a choice.
They can't get rid of him
because of what they're setting up, and we know that we're actually going from Vision Quest into, again, not only just Doomsday and Secret Wars, but there's you have to have him almost there. Like here's the thing, this is what they get for killing off characters the way they do,
bro. In like film. One movie, bro.
In one fucking movie, instead of stretching it out, you kill these motherfuckers off, knowing that eventually you're going to need him again, and now you got to work hard to make it believable as the reason why he's back. You should have killed him off in the first fucking place.
I think also the fact that Marvel went broke in the 90s and they sold everybody definitely also played a role into how they wrote these movies. fact they didn't have certain characters and couldn't do certain things with the Hulk. That's why we didn't get certain storylines fleshed out because of all of this right stuff, all of this like bullshit business stuff too. I think
Well, the
that's
whole that
also in
whole
the background on all of that.
that whole change with the whole Vision and Ultron origin story that Marvel had to do was a big, you know, a big ta-da. When not having, Ant-Man
And Pym.
create Ultron and all that stuff. So I mean,
Mm-hmm.
but this
In
was good
which,
to bring it back.
and here's the
Bring it
thing,
back.
bro. Like, if you look at it, and this is what I was thinking about this, and I wanted to kind of bring this up, and I forgot. I was like, yo, so we had Hank Pym,
Yep,
who damn well, because again,
he
all it
created
takes is
Ultron.
for you to rewrite the story
Right,
cinematically.
right.
Like, you're expecting you're like, well, we're not going to tell that story because the fans may not gravitate to it because of his checker past. Half these motherfuckers don't know anything about Hank Pym. They don't know about his story,
The
especially
casual
because in
comic.
Disney,
Right,
you're appealing to a
right,
modern crowd. You're not
right,
appealing to, of course, we'll know, but half
right.
these motherfuckers out there don't know anything about.
The
No, just tell
MCU is
About
there
it.
is most people's compendium on these characters, their
yeah,
Right,
understanding of these
right.
characters.
The-
It
yeah,
usually
it
stops here at
is.
these movies.
They
It
don't
It's
know
the
is.
about
one
Hank and
villain that
Janet,
makes
man.
the most sense to
Yep.
bring back repeatedly. It's the dumbest villain to kill off and not have even had any kind of tease that he infiltrated somewhere else and is waiting on his time. That's the one villain that
Exactly.
makes sense to come back over and over because he can hide in any kind of technical,
Any tech.
way. And
Hmm.
the initial decision to change it to Hank Pym always bothered me. I got over it because it's like, all right, I get it. More people resonate with Tony and stuff like that, but we're seeing the we're seeing it the implications of like the decisions with Robert Downey Jr. and how important he is to that franchise again and again kind of be a double-edged sword because it's like you build so much stuff telling through him that
Yeah,
it's like you have
yeah.
to change and revolve every story around Robert Downey Jr. And then now
Hmm.
you don't know what to do when he's not gone to the point where now you have to put him in the role of another villain. That should have been a Hank Pym story to put over that there's
Exactly.
other geniuses in the universe that maybe
Mhm.
okay, maybe they're not as smart as Robert Downey Jr. if that's how you want to tell it in MCU, but that there's
Hmm.
other geniuses there for him to work with besides for Banner, and then it would have gave an it would have helped you expand your your universe that there's
Right.
other important people so that it's not just all these small group of people. So when they had Michael Douglas come in, it just so heartbreaking that they didn't have it that as Hank Pym who created Ultra. And I got it. There's a small percentage of chance that it had to do with what happens when kids look it up and they see Hank Pym is in certain stories like Beach Janet and shit like that. But man,
Tony was a
they
freaking
did,
alcoholic.
they they don't care about the comic books nowadays anyway, so you
Right,
avoided all that shit for nothing. So
right, right.
it's tough that they didn't have him be the creator in the first place because you could have
Mhm.
added more layers to the story because there's so many different people who are important to and create stuff to keep making it where actually that was Iron Man had his hand in this that third. Iron Man is one who mentored Spider-Man. Iron Man is the one who created Ultron. Iron Man is the one who's
Yeah,
it's
bro.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
It's
but then what
They
happens when Iron
overdid
Man's
Iron Man with
gone?
certain stuff.
And
Yeah,
then now when Iron Man's gone, now you got to pay $100 million to bring him back. If you had spread the love, maybe you wouldn't put all
right.
your all your
eggs in
eggs in
one
one
damn
basket, man.
basket,
All the
bro.
eggs in one
Yeah,
basket.
yeah.
But you know
Like,
what though,
I
that
just,
irked me
yeah,
too about this story with Ultron. Other than that, it's like, okay, if Tony's making Ultron, right? Why not have his face based on one of Tony's suits? They still had his face based off the Ant Man design from the comics. You know what I'm saying? That's still homage to Hank to me. I mean, I know that's a little teeny stuff, but you know, old school comic guys that read know Ultron's origin. So it's like,
yeah.
okay, if you're making start create him in the MCU, why not model him off of one of his suits? Because that's how he did the Iron Legion. They were all
Mhm.
mocked off. They all looked like it was Tony stuff because of how the robots looked. You could have the
Yeah.
same thing with Ultron's major design because you still
Mhm.
I still see Hank's design when I look at
Yeah.
Ultron's face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It looks like his helmet.
Yeah.
So it's like, I
That
don't know.
you still see. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
all you can tell that it's basically
I
the
will.
iteration that we want. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully, when they bring him back, they lose the humor. I don't need Ultron telling fucking jokes.
Exactly.
Yeah. You know what? Here's the thing, bro. Like, I guess because it was toned, it wasn't as vibrant as it would have been in the hands of somebody else.
Yeah.
So the jokes might have actually been there
True.
every now and then, but he was still. I think that's what made him even more dangerous, is because it's like knowing how dangerous you are, but you don't take yourself fucking like the Joker. Like, you know what I
Okay.
mean? Like, dangerous as fuck, but you're not basically just being like this mustache twirling evil
Yeah.
motherfucker. It's just like he's, again, you're a sentient being. You're an AI. You're basically artificial intelligence. I mean, literally about to obliterate the world. Even when he fucking cut off fucking
What's the name's hand?
Claw.
yeah, is I keep forgetting his fucking name. Claw. Ulysses
Claw's
Claw.
hand.
When he cut
Yeah.
off his arm, bro,
Mhm.
it's like
He
you
was still
felt
like,
that, but then he was like, "Ooh,
I'm sorry,
you know what I
it hurt.
mean?" But he was, but he said that, but then went back
Yeah.
into like his rage and then kicked him down the steps.
Yeah.
I was like terrified of that because I'm like, yo,
Mhm.
it just imagine some shit like that for real,
Mhm.
fucking you up. But again, also we know that now they're saying that there's a possibility that they're going to bring Scarlet Witch. Well, we know because they kind of leaked that about a week ago or 2 weeks ago that, you know, Olsen is supposed to be back. Elizabeth Olsen is supposed to come back
Good.
for
I
another
want to see her
project.
back at Vision.
We don't know if it's going to be this plus another project, but again, we all knew she wasn't going to die. So why even put it out there
Nah.
and say she was dead? She wasn't
Yeah.
dead, man. You didn't kill her off. I mean, she's too
Another
powerful
level,
just to
mom.
kill off on
Another
screen,
level.
and it makes so much sense to have her interact. But they also said that the project, one of the biggest projects that's on the table, is the West Coast Avengers. So that's where they might be
shit.
going and
With
navigating to.
Hawkeye?
But I don't know, possibly that. Well, you know that he's going to be back again,
Yeah.
and I don't know if you've seen Jeremy Renner right now. It looks like ain't shit
It
happened
looks
to
good.
this motherfucker. Is
Yeah,
a
yeah,
mutant,
yeah. He got his back in was it Men's Health magazines on the cover of the magazine
bro. This
already.
motherfucker ain't. He don't
Yeah.
look like nothing like ever
Dude
happened.
almost died, my boy.
Almost
He was
literally
almost
died,
gone.
bro.
Some actual superhero shit.
On some
For
superhero
real.
shit.
Saving
So
his
yeah,
nephew.
Honestly, I
but
think what they might do with the West Coast Avengers, I don't know if you read like 3 or 4 years ago, it was the West Coast Avengers book that Kate Bishop led up, and it was
yeah,
kind of more of like a young Avengers type. I'm wondering if that's like
Oh.
with Kamala Khan and
yeah.
Kate. I wonder if they're gonna take the young Avengers and kind of make
Okay.
them the West Coast Avengers.
The Young
But
Coast
Yeah.
Avengers.
the young,
That's
yeah,
it.
the West Young Avengers, something like that.
So I
Do
don't.
you guys
Here,
think we're gonna get the AI Tony? Since he's back as Doom, maybe the
I think
AI, his AI.
if we're going by the comics, I think you'll end up seeing that more in Ironheart than anything else. But that
yeah.
wouldn't make,
Mhm.
I guess that would make sense either. He doesn't really have any connection to Riri. But
Mhm.
yeah, I hope we don't ever see the AI Tony. To be honest, I'd never liked that in the comics either.
Yeah.
I want him
And
with
then
Riri though. I want him with Riri because that's my
I
connection.
think
to
I think
That's
his casting as Doom kind of takes away the possibility of seeing him back as Tony in any way until then.
Right, I agree.
man.
But
But I
think
also don't think that I never thought after Age of Ultron they killed off Ultron. I just want to put that out there because the guy lives in the internet. I mean, you
Yeah.
can't kill him.
exactly.
it just made it weird that it's kind of like the Eternals Celestial just sitting there and no one represents. It's kind of weird that Ultron would just in no way, shape, or form present himself in any
Just be
way.
vaporized.
So long.
Afterwards, as a follow-up, like there was no type of mentioning of the character or his whereabouts, especially again with everything that was actually happening in the world. Like there was no, you know what I mean, no mention. And
Well, the
I guess that's
comics did that too. I mean, the Avengers always think that they beat Ultron finally, and he always found a way to come back. It'd be years in between, but
And I
I'm
still
excited.
want my fault. I still want Ultron. We would have words with the. I'm never gonna get it.
Oh yeah,
Still
from Thor. Yeah.
Still want it.
yeah.
There you go.
So I mean, it's again, it's definitely I'm gonna be excited, to see it. It's just how they're gonna handle in the treatment. Hold up. Yeah, was you over there eating them baked beans, bro?
If they good, shit.
Was you over
Why
there
you
eating
got to
baked beans, bro?
solo
Because
me,
you was
man?
real super quiet, bro. You eating
If,
them
if
baked
they
beans, bro?
good, if they
I'm
good,
not eating no baked beans. Trust me, I would let it be known if I was.
if they cook
Yeah,
right,
we hear
if
it.
they cook right.
I mean, I'm just
Chicken
saying, bro.
wings.
Like,
Chicken wings. That's
Oh,
what it
that's what I'm
was.
talking about.
I mean,
That's what I'm talking
I
about.
just want some of them baked beans, bro. Because
Them chicken
it's
wings,
some
boy.
baked beans. It's the baked beans and the cornbread, bro. Like, bro, when we come, like me and Toya, bro. Like, I
Mm.
just don't talk. Just give me some baked beans and cornbread, bro.
Mine got pork in them. You're not gonna eat my beans, but the
Well,
You ain't
cornbread.
gonna mess with that.
can't you
I'm
just
telling.
can't you
I'm
make
trying to
some
tell
without
you.
the pork, bro?
You
Cornbread.
cannot make
Yo,
no pork and beans without no
Can't you
pork,
make some
man.
without the pork,
yeah,
bro?
yo, Cal,
Cannot make it
he
without
wants a plate
pork,
of
bro.
and beans. He just wants
Yeah,
some and beans.
come on, bro.
Bro,
Just talk about
come
pork and
on,
beans
bro.
without pork.
Can't you just
Get
make
I
out
it
of here.
mean,
without the beans, bro?
the
No,
can
I
from
mean,
the
without
store
without
comes
the
with,
pork,
with
without
pork
the
in it.
pork.
What am I supposed to do? Go
exactly.
through the sift through it?
Can't do
Nah,
that, bro.
I
Man, Layle's
mean,
that guy that
That's a
asked for a
lot.
Big
You
Mac
asking a lot
without
of work.
cheese.
Got to
Bruh,
strain the meat.
fucked up,
the
bro.
pork and beans from the store got freaking chunks of bacon in it. So I mean, it's not gonna
Bro,
happen, man.
Toya makes baked beans. She makes, bro, her baked beans.
Look, I'm
Boy,
not. I'm
Listen,
not vegan by no means or
listen.
vegetarian. I'm sorry to say it, but I'm all about that meat. So
That's it. No Diddy.
my
pause,
beans have
bro.
meat
No
in it.
Diddy,
We
No
got we
Diddy.
made it the
bro.
I
whole
knew that
hour.
was Cal
No Diddy,
DeMeo.
no Diddy, bro.
Gotta have the meat.
Yeah, no Diddy, bro. And that wasn't even Hoberticus this time, bro. It was you.
Look, I'm sitting there trying to get a lesson, and you just deviated of
That
some
man
beans. I'm sitting
enjoying
there
I
his
trying
mean,
to.
because
bacon,
I saw
bro.
you over there eating. Anyway,
I wasn't
yeah,
eating.
I
I'm
mean,
sitting there. I'm listening to y'all and doing work. I'm all
Yo,
about
got
that.
you.
He's writing notes.
didn't I tell
Okay.
you you was lying in that intro?
That's hilarious, bro.
Anyway, man, moving on. I do want to move into this. Like I said, 85 years, bro. 85 years of a character that has actually seen some ups and downs. To almost basically being washed, especially after the handling. And what a lot of people didn't know is that people weren't happy about the mishandling of Batman, even with the live action show. People were upset
What?
about that because they felt as though he was a parody. He was made to be a
Oh, you talking
parody.
about the '60s version?
Yeah, the 60s
Oh yeah,
version.
I didn't like it
He
either. I
was
didn't like it either.
based, yeah, that he was definitely made to be a parody. So
Yeah,
there were a
me
lot of
neither.
people that did not like that iteration.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I want
So
to.
yeah, like people were like, yo, like that wasn't so they liked,
Exactly.
but you had individuals who based that particular version off of what they would see in the future, but actually went against the grain on Tim Burton, going the route of, bringing in his own version, and interpretation, a much darker approach. Vinny and Jay, I'm asking y'all simultaneously, who do you think, because I already know who it is, I know who you're going to say.
Mm.
If you had to basically say one individual who saved, in a sense, our interpretation of what we actually view as from Batman, who would you say that person was?
Mm.
Movies or comics?
Comics.
Oh, comics?
Yeah.
I already know who. I think I know who Vinny's gonna say. I don't think I'm gonna have the same answer though.
What are you gonna say,
Um,
Vinny?
What I'm gonna say.
I think Frank made
Frank
I
Miller?
was getting ready to say Frank Miller.
Yeah, Frank Miller, bro.
Frank
because
Miller.
and it's not necessarily fair because there was
Yeah,
writers
okay.
before him who started with some darker Batman stories,
Mhm.
and they just didn't hit as well as Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah, man.
That book turned it revolutionized him to the point where there's almost no going back to the more
Yeah.
lighthearted Batman stories that existed before that time, and it
Mhm.
made everybody decide like the only way to write him is more serious and darker, and it almost became like a competition, like who can write him more dark, more
Darker.
brooding, so on and so forth.
Oh man, it's my
It changed the
favorite
landscape
freaking
of
Batman
writing for Batman. Everybody gave a darker approach. There's really very rarely any lighthearted runs on the character since. I mean, it absolutely
turned the character on its head in a way that I don't know that any other legacy character has had a shift in comics history. Like Superman, Spider-Man, X-Men, Fantastic Four are all virtually who they are and always have been.
From their
Batman
inception.
was
Yeah.
a very different character, and he went from having guns and being more violent to a very long period where it was really kind of hokey and silly, and like there's tons of like, comic book covers that are still made fun of to this day with Robin and all the innuendos and all that shit. But after Dark Knight Returns, it was a wrap.
Yeah. Jake, who were you going to say?
Well, I agree, Vinny, that Frank Miller redefined Batman. Batman has not been the same since Frank Miller's run. After there were pale imitations of what Frank Miller did with Batman, people came out. I actually think Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale on The Long Halloween put another
in Dark Victory.
And I think that put another. It revitalized the character. I don't think that it redefined the character the way that Frank Miller did, but it revitalized the character. I think that got a lot of people excited again. The one thing that I really like about Loeb and Sale is they really emphasize the detective aspect of Batman, where Frank Miller never really put much of an emphasis on that. And then I think if you fast forward probably another 20 years, if I'm thinking about it right.
Snyder,
maybe
right?
not so Snyder. I think Snyder's Batman redefined the character again for the modern audience. Now I think everybody has at least seen the cover of Death of the Family with Joker and the way he, taped his face back on and stuff. I mean,
bro.
That was the defining book to me of New 52. I mean, of all.
Absolutely. Actually, for me, that's the definitive Joker.
Yeah.
I know it sounds weird to say, but I think Scott Snyder wrote Joker in a way that makes the most sense. That he's this
supernatural.
He's a cosmic force. Like he is just a living body of chaos. He's this force that inhabits this body, but he's always existed. It's like this force of nature that has to always exist to balance out the good portion of the world. And so, yes, I love that version of Joker. I think that's my definitive version of Joker. And I think that Snyder's Batman, even right up until Gordon took over as Batman, which wasn't bad by any means, but I think those first 3 volumes, even the year 1 and year 0 stuff was really good too. So yeah, Snyder killed Batman.
I'm on exact same page. Once after the Gordon stuff, that's when it kind of got to a little like we're not sure what to do here. But, but that's a long stretch of just
I mean, modern, like issue 40.
Yeah, just modern era, just absolute, just incredible take on Batman, and with a character that has had so many different people try to, try to make their mark with him, and often, and it's so many times it's just like, okay, so then this person did something badass with Batman, and then here's what I did that's badass with Batman, and Snyder took. I think what Snyder added to it for me was it wasn't so much about Batman at all. He redefined the world around Batman.
Yes, exactly. What Batman means to Gotham.
Yes.
And what Gotham means to the Wayne legacy. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. He redefined the mythos on a larger scale. And I think that's harder to do. Sure.
Snyder was the one. Snyder brought in the Talons, right? If I'm correct.
Yeah, Court of Owls.
Yeah, Court of Owls.
Yeah, Court of Owls, City of Owls, The Death of the Family. Those are like the first 3 volumes. So damn good.
I mean, there's a lot of, one of the definitely, trades I always recommend people is like, that's a great jumping on point to Batman too, because there's so many different trades, to introduce Batman to people, but that one was just a different take, and a take that you're very unlikely to ever see on screen. I mean, it was, and it's actually, honestly, it was one of the reasons why I'm one of the few people who don't necessarily hate Jared Leto's Joker, because I feel like they were trying to go something towards what Snyder was doing with Joker and have it be a different maniacal, gangster type take without going down the supernatural route, which it's obviously the first time that they did that, and it was just insanely well done.
Because
Yeah.
that's the one
Yep.
that we discussed that version of Joker, I think about 2 weeks ago. With the tattoo on his back. That's the book that we're talking about with him on the cover
No,
with
that
the
was
tattoo on his back.
Frank Miller's All Star Batman.
With the tattoo on his back, with the dragon on his back.
Yeah, that
That's
was
the
All
one I
Star
think
Batman.
that. Yeah. I like that version. I thought that Lito was going for that one. With
No,
the
it was similar to what he was doing there too. I wish they kept that up. I feel like that's another one that I feel like I was alone on being a fan of because Jim Lee
I
and
don't think that Lito was a bad Joker at all.
they did like
I
9
think,
issues of that, and then it just
Yeah.
kind of they didn't keep up with it, and then so many people criticized it, and they just like, all right, fuck it, and they never finished it.
See, here's
Vinny,
the
you
thing,
see
though.
this?
It's,
Oh, sorry.
go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Oh, I was saying, Vinny, I don't know if you see this comment. It's next Imagine Not, I think, about Zdarsky's Batman. Have you read that?
I'm behind on my Batman probably like by a year or maybe
okay.
2. So
so you haven't read it yet.
That's what I tend to do. I tend to like binge whole years at a time.
What's the book
And
called?
so I'm
It's
behind
just-
on
It's
Zdarsky.
Zdarsky. He's writing the main Batman run right now. It starts off really strong. I'll give it that, and it's fizzled out very quickly. I don't think Zdarsky's Batman is nearly as good as his Daredevil.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
okay.
it's not like, I'd say the first 10 issues of it or so, which I think he starts off on like issue 115, something like that.
Okay.
It's not bad, but it really loses me very quickly.
Because the latest run, like you said, it does start off strong, but then it goes into a space where, like, I think, and we love the dialogue, but then it's just like it's like a lot of exposition, like
it takes a lot of elements that to me just are not inherently Batman. I don't want to spoil anything for you, but
like,
they do a lot of things that I'm just like, this doesn't belong in a Batman story.
Well, are you guys liking that Absolute run? I can't stand it, bro.
Bro, I love Absolute Power, bro. I love it. Here's the thing, I love it.
Steered clear of it.
I love it.
I don't want it.
I love it for this. Here's the reason why I love it is because where they're going with it with certain. So here's the thing: it's the first time that you have. Well, no, but it's also the first time where you have the main run, but the side stories are better. Like they're 10 times better than the main fucking story. Like it is.
What's that one up to now? The Batman one, 4?
Well, I'm not sure with that because the one I just got done reading lately. Well, it's not even a tie-in, but bro, fucking where they are right now, especially with the Green Lantern series right now is fucking incredible. Like it's fucking phenomenal. Yeah, what they're doing right now, especially with not even just with Hal, bro. It's not only even just basically with Hal. Like they've just made what's his name almost damn near a god right now, bro.
Who?
Like fucking.
I'm behind on it, so I'm not entirely sure who you're talking about.
I'm only read the first.
Not Hal Jordan, but
talking about Kyle Rayner.
No, not even Kyle Rayner.
Is he an Earth Lantern?
Mysterio.
Yeah, it's an Earth Lantern.
Jay.
You talking about
Simon Baz, Guy Gardner.
Tip of my tongue.
No, the Marine.
John Stewart.
John Stewart.
Oh yeah,
If you read what they're doing with him right now, bro, like they have his. Here's the thing: you got to watch. You got to read it. I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but literally where he's at, if they bring him who he is right now into the Absolute Power storyline, which eventually if they did, it wouldn't be safe for anyone because he's just that powerful right now.
So they got him over Hal?
Yeah.
They both have their own books right now.
They have their own books right now, but the Green Lantern books are so fucking incredible right now, bro. Like they're especially now, even bro with Sinestro now, bro. Oh my god. Bro, you know what he got, you know where he's at right now and what he has possession of, right?
I'm behind right now. I think I'm like 6-7 issues behind right now.
Bro, it just anyway, not to get off track here, but it's definitely incredible.
Every time Mouse and Nestro didn't change the subject, bro.
Bro, it's fucking incredible. But listen,
last I read, I think he had Avon Sewer's Green Lantern ring, if I remember correctly.
How did they get that?
But it's
shit.
So I want to say it, but I don't want to say it. I'll just wait for y'all to catch up and then we'll talk about it. Yeah, just
Yeah.
catch up and then
gonna
what's
read that.
because I want to know how you feel
I
about
didn't
it
know he
after
had
you catch up
episode
with the
3.
story.
Wow,
But
that's
definitely
dope.
Jon Stewart is crazy. And if they bring him in the absolute, and here's the thing is like the only thing that I'm not liking about the absolute right now is I can't say I don't like it, but it's just kind of funny to me. It's kind of weird. Is their use of the Amazos and what they're doing with the Amazos. Y'all know those Amazo characters back in it. They weren't really, I mean, again, it was just the carbon copy of like a,
They're like a sentinel for like the
yeah.
X-Men.
But
Yeah, it was like an
now,
Ultron Sentinel thing.
yeah, but
I don't like
now
that.
they're basically so if you're reading it, they're taking not only are they able to because usually they were able to copy just the superheroes' powers and keep them
They
like
suck the life out
now
of them
they can keep them. Now they actually
Oh,
keep
really?
and it, but it also not only are they keeping the powers, but it also messes with the personality. So now they're more so of their own mind and way of thinking.
So kind
So
of like
again,
kind of like Parasite.
yeah, like they
like
so
that. Like
again, but again, like if people don't, if you don't like Amanda Waller, you're gonna hate her doing this series,
oh
bro.
my god, I'm so
You're
tired
gonna
of this bitch,
fucking
bro.
hate her, bro. Like you will hate her, but it just makes for a good story. So it just depends. But anyway, back to Batman. Like we've been talking. I even like honestly, bro. Like I mean, we're talking about like just the different, artists and people who are different interpretations of pretty much who was pretty much like one of some of the best to actually ever do it. As far as like writers and stuff like that, or where they're taking it. I'm surprised that none of y'all basically mentioned. I like Grant Morrison's run too. I definitely did.
Absolutely had a phenomenal run. I
Yeah,
just don't
phenomenal
know
run, bro. Like
I just don't know if it was a game changer. I just think it was a breath of fresh air.
Frank
was
the game
But
changer
that's kind of why I would say
Frank was the game changer.
Instinctually more like I feel like Frank Miller was a game changer, and I feel like Snyder was a game changer, but Morrison was just like tried and true. Like that shit was just like clockwork. You just knew it was going to be a great issue. Like I wasn't the biggest fan of the Return of Bruce Wayne run, but for the most part,
you didn't
what's
like
that?
The Cape and the Cow, you didn't like that?
No, when he went back in time and had to fight his way back that minute. That side story. It was alright. I just didn't like all the Western side stuff. Like that part of it. But like it was cool seeing Nightwing as Batman and his relationship with Damian and all that. All that stuff was incredible. I just felt like that was just super strong, tight storytelling, and it was just absolutely like solid and great writing. I just don't know if I would say it's like as redefining like Miller or Snyder was. I think there's a ton of writers who have absolutely put their stamp on iconic stories though too, like even Jim Starlin with the death in the family with Jason Todd's original. That was one of the most iconic stories, man. I'll never forget. I was like, I was just a kid seeing in the back, like you get to choose if this motherfucker lives or dies. That was crazy.
Yeah,
there was a hotline if you could call to see if they were going to kill off Jason Todd or not. Blazing, yes. Sean Murphy's White Knight miniseries are phenomenal too. Like great art, great writing. Those are awesome reads. Definitely recommend the White Knight series by Sean Murphy too. But yeah, a lot of people have came through, put an amazing stamp on the writing for Batman, and Bill Finger is somebody I got to make sure that we mention when talking about him, because everybody knows Bob Kane. I always want to throw out Bill Finger when talking about Batman.
Bob Kane, Bill Finger.
I mean, Bill Finger, you definitely got to give him his props, bro.
Hold up, man. That Death in the Family, bro. Still, to me as a kid, that was devastating, bro. I remember getting to the back of the book and you got to call whether he lives or dies, and the
that was some shit. Like bad guys didn't win. Like when I was a kid, like so that was some new shit that I never really like even contemplated might have happened, and sure enough they killed him. I was just like, wait, not really though, right? And then he just never came back for many years.
They killed Jason off, man.
And it had
Joker was Negan before Negan was even.
Hell yeah, no doubt. Bar, not even a bat, like crazy,
bro. And laughing while he's doing it, like you know what I mean, like.
And they drew it in the book. You see his face.
Yeah.
Oh man, bro, like yo.
Mhm.
And then at the end of the freaking book, they had a number where you call whether he live or die. Like, wow, I'm calling. I gotta save him. I feel like I had to save this time. And then you find out that he dies. Oh man,
Mhm.
devastation.
They was gonna kill him anyway. They just wanted the crowd participation, bro. They
Yeah,
just
yeah.
they just
Yeah.
wanted you to. They's like, yeah, nah, we gonna kill them all. But thank
We'll
you
kill him
for
anyway.
the call.
Yeah, it's just gonna hurt harder once
So
once
foul,
it
so
actually
foul,
happens.
so foul. I remember
Yeah.
crying. No, they
One
killed
thing I
him.
want to give Snyder his due on, where like we're talking about Frank Miller redefining Batman. A lot of the books that redefine Batman or are like these like touchstone moments in his mythology. You have to think a lot of those are actually Elseworld titles or kind of self-contained books that don't
Oh
really
yeah,
affect the overall mythology.
Good
Whereas
point.
Snyder did it within continuity. So I got to
Yep.
give him that because he had to. That's a lot to contend with. And when
Yep.
the New 52 launched, it was kind of a clean slate for everybody. Everybody got a new origin, and it was just like, look, this is where you start. This is their new backstory. Snyder was able to be like, well, no, fuck that. I'm keeping some of the stuff that's happened before this.
Still
Batman's
the
continuity
same
is still
elements.
Batman's
Yeah.
continuity. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even year one had the luxury of being its own thing.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
don't know why so many people hated 52, bro. I love that whole story arc, man. Like I have all Superman and Batman books for that story arc, bro. And people
There were
despise
some
it.
damn good titles out of New 52. Aquaman,
Hell
New
yeah,
52 was great too.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
And
yeah,
of course, Green Lantern, Jeff Johns. Jeff Johns on Green
yeah.
Lantern, though. I mean, you never don't pick that up.
But the way that New 52 Superman died, oh my god, that hit me. Oh man, saving everybody with the sun blast. I didn't know he even had that power. And
Yeah, I wasn't gonna bring it
man,
up because I ain't want to. You know what I
don't
mean?
do
I
that.
know how you are with Superman, bro.
Don't do that. That's why I said it first.
I wasn't going. I try to stray away from that
That's why I
character
said
as
that
much as
first,
I can,
man.
bro, because I know how it gets to
I'm
you and stuff
serious
like
about that.
that,
That's my boy right there.
bro. I mean, like literally, bro. Like, of course, some of my favorite runs, Court of Owls, of course.
Quarter
Fucking,
house.
oh my
Yeah.
god,
Yeah.
fucking love.
Bro,
Bro, I
and
can
they
read
and,
that
and
shit. Like, I think I read that shit at least once a month, bro, to just get a clear perspective. Just like if it's like one of my favorites, bro. I fucking love that book.
bro,
I do.
and to know that Grayson is like he's supposed to be like the king right now,
Hmm.
but he's not gonna do. I'm like, bro, like they connected it to Grayson like just
Yeah,
so strategically, man, with the books. Like I love it.
yeah, yeah. Fuck yeah, bro.
Listen,
Get the
I do
Batman omnibus.
For
Sorry.
I
real.
do want to take a different angle with Batman because I have quite some real early and and very like cool moments with Batman as a character. So I remember my first like video game console that we had in the house, and this might be a throwback to some of y'all teen years or maybe your
Hmm.
adult years. Shit, some of y'all
Hmm.
old as hell. Just that is what it is.
Hmm.
The Sega Genesis,
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still got it.
and that was my first console in the house, and
Batman Forever.
Yeah.
I believe it was a side-scrolling game you can play two players, and just like it was like a beat 'em up, and it's just like
Oh,
my
Batman
brother had
animated.
Batman.
The Batman
No, it
animated.
wasn't animated, but it was like it kind of looked like the same people who made Mortal Kombat made that game because it was the same like character. Like that's how I'm pretty sure. I think Jake's on. I think it was a Batman
I
Forever
think it was
game,
Batman Forever. I remember playing that.
Oh,
and
that was an anime. I mean, like a movie one.
yeah, I believe it was a movie tie-in game.
Oh, must
Yeah,
have been forever. Must have been forever. Yeah, Batman Forever. Yeah.
and dude,
Probably Batman the video game.
and I just love that game because
Mhm.
I'm always, a younger brother. I'm always playing player two, so I've always seen the world of Batman somewhat through the eyes of Robin. That's how I
Mm.
kind of see it, and that's why I grew up. I
Yeah.
always loved
Dope.
Robin growing up. So,
That's a dope perspective to see it through too. I like that.
so I'm always at odds with Batman because I'm like I'm more expressive. So it's like somebody who's having really having a hard time expressing themselves because of their deep seated trauma is
Mhm.
something that it's very hard for me to try to like understand. Like the Batman story, the story of Bruce Wayne, it helps
Mhm.
me see someone that's completely outside of myself. Spider-Man, I'm like, that's me. I'm there. That's I see myself there. Batman is a much harder character to really walk into his shoes, because it challenges you to really flip some sort of all the paradigms and certain agreements and more the moral compass that you've built over your adulthood and maybe your childhood as well. Like a lot of that stuff has to be flipped on its head for you to become Bruce Wayne, Batman. Yeah, I believe that was the game.
Yeah, it's Robin has always been an amazing addition. Like he gets clowned so much, but like when Robin is done right, like it's incredible. A lot of people love Nightwing, but I grew up kind of more with Tim Drake, and Tim Drake's introduction was right around when I was starting to read, and I just love the duality of like you said, Bloomer, like this dark, brooding, emotionally scarred character, and this kid who's a detective, like his quote unquote idol and dad figure, father figure, but he has so much exuberance and full of life. It's all over the place, and it creates this great contrast that Batman has so many times. Like when it's done right, it's just so exciting, and I always love that he was like, you have each Robin has always had their strengths and weaknesses, and I love that Tim focused on the detective side of it, which was the side that everybody always forgets about. Like the exciting shit is the fighting, all that shit, but Tim is the one that Batman always said, but he's the one who I always feel like is most like me with the mentally and the detective and the strategy and all that shit, which is always so understated with Batman, because so many people reduce Batman to just punching and kicking shit, and it's like more.
See, that's why I like Battle for the Cow so much, bro, because you got to see Grayson, you got to see Damien, you got to deal with Jason Todd.
See, that's what I was about to ask you guys. Like, has there been a comic run that has like gracefully balanced the Bat family in a way that you felt that each and everybody got their shine throughout that run, and it feels like a more complete experience for the Bat family? You said Battle for the Cow?
Battle for the Cow is dope. It's one of the dopest Batman right there, boy. Even Two-Face had the freaking Batman suit going around beating up people because he had so much respect for Bruce. Yeah. Battle for the Cow, bro, is one of the dopest Batman stories, bro. Like, they got all the boys in it. And Barbara Gordon, everybody's in it. Everybody's in it.
Okay.
Another iconic story is Nightfall. There's a big Nightfall omnibus, whatever. Picked that up too. That was also when I was like super into getting into everything that Batman was doing at the time. Was just so incredible. And this was like
a lot of dialogue.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. This was kind of like their answer to Death of Superman, but I love that they flipped it. Like they didn't kill him, but they crippled him and took him out of commission. Yeah. And the way that Bane went about doing it was so genius, because you have here with Superman and Doomsday, you have this contrast. Like over here, it's just these two powerhouses that are just beating the shit out of each other. But then over here, you have a villain that doesn't just he breaks his back ultimately, but really what he did to him was systematically wear him down over months by letting out all these villains out of Arkham Asylum, wearing them down night after night. He could have just tried to fight him one-on-one like in the beginning, but no, he systematically broke him down. So I love the strategy aspect, which is something that we literally have had multiple renditions of on screen without really seeing that strategy and brought. Like, he's a combination of the two, which is what made him such a great villain for Batman initially, because he's strong, he can fight, but he's also a criminal genius. Like, he knew how to be Batman. And then it led to this great, incredible story of Nightwing taking over, of Azrael taking over the mantle, which was Nightwing, and then Azrael being crazy, and how that affected Dick Grayson, and then Batman having to retrain and train with Lady Shiva, who is one of his oldest rivals, and still to this day, Lady Shiva is like underutilized. And it shows how much he had to do to get back on his feet. A lot more than just some push-ups in the fucking jail cell
or a rope.
Put this here real quick.
This dude should have been.
Hell yeah, bro! Please
book it. It's the biggest no brainer in Hollywood. Stop
Perfect,
playing.
perfect.
Maybe
Damon
it's Tim
Wayne.
Drake wouldn't be bad either. Yeah.
Tim Drake would be dope too. That he needs to be Robin. James Gunn,
I
stop
think he
playing.
looks more like a young Bruce Wayne. That's why I said like Damon would be perfect for him, bro. Like, dude should have been in one of these movies, man.
That's what's funny. Why they apparently had to change a Penguin because there's not enough female villains in the Kid Crusader joint. It's like, what about Lady Shiva? Like, no one's really done a big Hollywood story with her in animated or in live action.
Lady Shiva,
or
the
or any
dragon.
of them. Lady
Right.
Shiva, she's right there.
Right.
Yeah, I think we got a new run that's going to be happening here in like in a couple weeks. Written by Calvin. It's called Cheeks and Cows.
Cheeks and Cows.
It's called Cheeks
I'd
and
read
Cows.
that.
And it just takes you on a voyage of
Sorry.
Batman behind the scenes.
Peel them both back.
Just getting cheeks. Like that's all he's always just jumping on. Just
Cheeks and
getting
Cows.
cheeks. Yeah,
Crazy
Cheeks and Cows,
word.
bro. Like it's
It's
not, but just like you just get the chance to see Bruce Wayne's escapades.
No doubt.
Just,
Court of Cheeks.
written by
Court of
Low Key
Cheeks.
to Collect Calvin. You know what I mean?
Hey, of all
Cheeks
of
in
them,
the
I
family.
like that.
between
He's in
Talia al Ghul and Wonder Woman.
Battle for the Cheeks.
Speaking of
Battle for the Cheeks.
Batman, Jake and Oberticus and Jedi Pimp, my Batmobile will be here in a couple days, about maybe 6 days.
Oh, you got
Nice.
89, right?
Yeah, 89 Batmobile from
Yeah.
Jazz Inc.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah, bro. It's her piece, all die cast, bro.
Say
Smooth
herpes?
machine. What'd you say? It's a
You
hurt
say
piece.
hurt? Oh,
Hurt piece, bro.
I said herpes.
I heard
Duh.
like
I said it's a hurt piece, bro. Like you said on day
Herpes, cheeks. man.
cheeks, herpes.
game of cheeks.
On the
Yo,
Batmobile?
I like that one
come
too.
on, bro. Like,
I got 3 of them behind me. I ain't
Calvin,
gonna get 89.
when is your yeah, pocketbook is killing me right now, bro. Like
Yeah.
that shit. Calvin, which one did you pay for the are you getting like the months? Like it was gonna be like what 30 days or something like that? Which ones you get?
It'll get here when it gets here,
Yeah.
coach. And this is the first jazzing piece that has not been air freight. So, but yeah, what did I get? Two.
You got
It
the
was two something.
Batwing, didn't you? From
Yeah, he
him?
got it right behind him.
Bro, man. That thing looks oh my god, bro.
Yeah.
It's just massive. I put it up myself. That shit is massive. 5 foot wingspan, 4 foot long, something like that.
5 feet.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Don't worry
What's-
about it,
what's
bro.
the
You
weight on
might
that,
win
man?
it. You might get a
Like
chance to get
45
one.
pounds?
Jake's gonna be giving one away for Fallout, bro.
Don't play with me like that, man.
he
He hung up. He hung up.
he got the camera.
Oh, hung up quick like,
Yeah.
you got me fucked
Nah.
up.
Yo, Dead Man, the Killing Cheeks, bro. Like written by Calvin.
Killing
Okay,
Cheeks.
the Killing Cheeks.
Cheeks.
The dark cheeks return.
The Dark Cheeks return, bro. You already know.
Yeah, I love his Justice Mobile, man. That's my favorite freaking Batmobile I have.
I got 2 of those.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, straight up, bro.
But yeah,
Yo.
no, slow melt for me.
Yeah,
I just paid my balance off, and I'm not doing another 500 just to get it in a week. I mean,
bro.
Yeah, nah.
Bro, like that, like literally, bro. Like it was funny. Jake, let me tell you what he did, bro. This is the funny shit. Yo, Roberticus, like, yo, so he hits us up. He was like, yo, so I have shout out to Yos. He's funny as shit, but he was like, hey, listen, so I'm getting a few in and I want to get them out there. So, I'm getting all the earlier ones in, like some of the testers in, and I want to send them out to like just content creators to do reviews and stuff like that.
Mm.
He says, so, if you're interested, just pay it off. And I was like, all right, cool. So then he hit me up. He let me know on Thursday, or was Wednesday or Thursday, yeah, it was going out. On Wednesday, he hit me up. He was like, "Yeah, so to be here, we'll ship it out Saturday." I was like, "All right, cool. How much is shipping?" He told me how much the shipping was, and I was like, "All right, let me just kind of wait." I said, "Let me give me a few days to just kind of think about this, bro."
That shipping like 5, bro.
Look, Friday morning, the invoice came through with the shipping on it already, bro. He
What?
was like, "It's
He
there
smacked
for you.
that
Might
ass.
just go ahead and get it." It
Yeah.
slaps you, it punches you right in your face,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, bro.
I
Yeah.
was like, you know what? I thought about it. I was like, you know what? Let me just do it because I just don't want this shit hanging over my head, bro. I just wanted
Because
to get it
it was
out
like it was like 4 something for the Justin Mobile was like 475 or something like
for
that for the
shipping.
shipping. Yeah.
Shipping.
Like 4 something I think I paid for that thing.
And aren't you closer to the Netherlands? You're on the East Coast, so
Yeah, I'm on the East Coast.
I've never paid more than three. Let's say 325, 350 for shipping.
Yeah, my
Any of
shit
my
was
pieces.
460 something.
Yeah, well, he
Yo
wants
said that Superman fan's getting it, man.
he wants that 499 this time around. I said no.
No.
Yeah,
I think it's 212 for the boat ship because okay, the three options I was given was boat ship from China. I think 212. Have it shipped to him and then come to me from the Netherlands, which is 3 something. It was like 307, and then 499 for direct flight air. And I was like, and then the first two options you get it at the same time anyway. Either one's going to be, they're both in October. So I was like, well, I'll pay the cheaper the cheap. So that's what it is.
Yeah.
But have you done
So,
like the China one before though? Do you trust that one?
No, this is the first time that he's done this. The
Oh,
direct
okay.
shipping. This is the first time
I've never done
they always come from him. So and congrats to Philly because he got his invoices, well, his tracking as well. So his is en route as well.
That's what's up.
I look forward to seeing both you guys get yours in.
Yeah, I definitely want to. I again, it's just, bro. This shit is fully die cast as a beast of a fucking figure. I mean, a beast of a fucking vehicle.
Bro, what is the weight? What is the weight? Fully die cast?
Yeah, and that's
I don't even know the weight of that.
my bad. Hold on. Did y'all hear that?
No.
All right, cool. Because I want to bring this video in here. This is so that's what you're paying for is the weight of this motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, it gotta be
because
like,
it's fully die cast and it's bigger than the 2022. So that's what you're basically paying for.
Yeah,
like, look at it, bro.
They're looking at it. So yeah, this shit is massive.
And he made it with the sit down version of Michael Keaton's Batman. You got to sit down.
Well, that's going to be a separate piece that's going to come later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but this right here, it has this. Yeah,
crazy, bro.
Look at that, bro. The smoke in the back, as far as the exhaust.
Fire,
yeah. Shit's incredible.
Just look at the shine.
The Hot Toys didn't do anything else to theirs. All they did was make a reprint of theirs. They didn't do nothing else extra to theirs. You know, you got Jazz Inc. out here, like, you crazy.
Yeah,
that boy
and this motherfucker,
above and
bro.
beyond, dog.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get V over here, bro, to take a look at it up close. You know what I mean? I gotta get you down to the dungeon, bro.
I got the Lego one, and that's fire. So I'm sure this is gonna be insane.
That's the I have right now.
Die-cast lights, the whole cockpit lights up. You got smoke for the fire in the back. The machine guns, yo, that shit is crazy, bro. Jazz did mad stuff to this, man.
Yeah, they killed it.
You can even go up a wall too, right here.
Shit, for that price, it's here.
Bro, for that price, damn, bro. Like, is this how intricate it is? I was like, yo, for the price, you might just go ahead and throw the companion piece in there with this motherfucker, bro. Because that shit
that he was going to do.
That's what I thought too. But again, you know, because he's not finished with that piece yet. Like, they're just kind of refining and fine too.
In there, like, fuck it, I'll just get another one later.
Are you getting this, bro? Jay? Jedi?
Yeah, I want to buy that. Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's yeah. So it's definitely that plus. But here's the thing, like we talked about this, Calvin. Still waiting on my 2022 all in set. Still don't got it yet. Still no invoice.
Actually, that reminds me. Did you see Inart reached out to Kiko?
Did they?
Yep. They said, hey, we'll have John sit down with you and ask some questions. I
What?
just found it interesting. I
That
talked
is
to Kiko
interesting.
about it, and I said, he's just going to dance around the questions. He's like, I'm not going to let him. I said, all right. I
Bro,
hope to. I hope.
Whoa, whoa,
I
whoa,
hope
whoa,
he
whoa! I missed
he
this.
asked questions.
NR's
bro,
doing what
because
now?
so here's the thing. Kiko put out a video the other day, and I
Okay.
talked about shit like because again, I have mine through Spec Fiction. Bro, it's been 2.5 years now.
Mm-hmm.
It's been 2.5 years, and I still don't have it. Like I
You're an NR
still
Batman?
my no yeah the NR Batman figure I have the all in set too, and I still don't
Bro,
have it.
that would piss me off, bro. I like
Right,
the all
so
in set with the
I
suit
can't
and the
yeah
funeral set, right?
it's both Bruce Wayne, Batman,
And
the
Batman, yeah.
with all the accessories and also the bat signal, right? So it's all
Wow,
of it.
man.
Yeah, that the bat signal right there, right? So
Oh, you
and look at
got
that
yours
shit.
already? That's
Look at
what's
that
up.
shit, bro.
It's fire.
That's wrong.
That's just crazy. But it's fucked up because I still don't got my shit. So I'm tempted to hit
Damn,
John up and be
bro.
like, hey, John, do you know when? Because a lot of people are discouraged. Like Kiko, he
Wow.
canceled all his shit because he was done. He was like, it's a wrap.
I want that Superman. It's making me feel some type of way, dog. Like,
Yeah, bro. It does to the same. And bro, I ordered Paul Atreides straight through them, and still, I don't even want to get into it, bro. All I know is I'm still fucking sitting here waiting. It's a waiting
cause you
period.
ordered that shit like it's been a
Two and a
year.
half years ago, bro.
Yeah, it's been a minute. Yeah. I remember when you ordered it.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now you might have to cancel that or get a refund or something, my boy. Like that's too long, man.
But see, I had to talk with Calvin today. Calvin was like,
I wouldn't
don't do it.
suggest they.
Oh,
My
don't
look, the reason I got a direct contact. The reason I was able to get this signal, I got it through my guy. He said you can't get it no more. And then if you look on the aftermarket, they're like 2-3 times. They're asking like 800 or 1,000 for just this.
tripping. Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
have one ordered at retail and the way you got it, I would just wait. Just be patient. I know Spec can be slow mail the way their shit stuff goes out, but you have a nice valuable package coming.
Have they dropped the time for Superman yet? Like when they're let it go, or?
I think that was after. I think it comes after Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Nah, for real.
I think so. Because I think, and then it's the Paul Atreides after that.
Yeah, and the thing is, people are getting their Harry Potter figure right now, bro.
Well, they do everything in batches. So
yeah, so the influencers are getting those Harry Potter.
Influencers get theirs,
yeah,
and they just start going out. Because if you read Kit's page, you have several people. Because Kit's giving people per their order number. He's like, I have it up to this number, and it sounds like a lot of people still haven't gotten theirs in yet. So
what they're
I
Batman?
want Superman, bro.
Yeah,
I want
it's gonna be rough. It'll be rough.
I got that order too. So I'm with you on the Superman as well. Personally, I'm at a point in my collecting now where I have patience. I can wait. So it comes in when it comes. But
I gotta get
for Linnell to have a rooted Batman, Bruce Wayne, and a signal, don't cancel your order because somebody's gonna come up on that.
Yeah, you're right.
That's when I talked to you today. You were like, "Yeah, don't cancel that shit," because I was so tempted, bro. And the thing is, I can't blame Spec for InArt's shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem. I can't blame them for what InArt is doing, and that's the problem, bro. Like that shit is tough. So it is what it is, man. I'm tempted to hit up John and be like, John, do you know when this shit, because they have to know who they're distributing to, and what's the holdup? Because bro, I don't know. It's just pissing me off. But anyway, great show today, man. I want to kind of go into that aspect of it, but definitely a great show. And we got through this really good. Roberticus was on his P's and Q's, man. I appreciate that, bro. Like bro, I ain't seen Amber in here all night.
She in the bed. I can smell her from over here.
Melatonin.
Melatonin.
So
Straight up.
that man brought up a good point.
Bro,
Did you guys see the? I don't know what theater is giving this out, but they're re-releasing Batman 22, and they're doing that bat signal for the
Popcorn.
The popcorn
These shits
box, I
aren't
saw
buckets
that.
anymore. They're not buckets anymore. These are fucking.
It's just collectibles,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
I
Bruh,
saw
did
it.
you hear
So are they
the-
releasing 2022 in theaters, or are they going
Yeah.
back to 89?
22.
2022
Oh, okay.
with the
I
popcorn
don't
box.
want to see
I
2022
don't
in
even know
theaters.
I don't know if it's Regal's, Cinemark, AMC. I don't know who has
But
it,
when the
but people are
I missed
talking
it.
about it.
What'd you
they're
say?
They got
releasing-
the freaking light bucket.
Yeah, it's an actual signal that holds the
Yeah,
popcorn.
bat signal.
Hold on. I show you because what's your name? Send it to
Somebody
us.
sent it to the group this morning.
Yeah, I'll show you what it looks like real quick. I gotta get
Bro.
in here.
Did you hear the rumor? Speaking about Amber, like they trying to make the rumor about her might be in Pirates, the new Pirates movie.
Nah, that's definitely
Well,
wrong.
she was on the toilet pretty long the other day, so I'm not.
She might be talking to Disney on the toilet. About
Phil,
Pirates.
you're right.
I asked her off
It's
stream.
it's an 89 signal on the bucket, but it's being put out with the 22 movie.
Wow.
I saw that was a point of discussion earlier as well.
Hold on, here it is.
But it lights up, does all that shit.
Yeah, it lights up and everything. I saw that. Yeah.
Yes.
There it is. That's a
So
popcorn
it's-
bucket, bro.
Yeah, so it's the popcorn bucket, and
Crazy, man.
yeah,
Imagine
Like
being in
that-
the theater and everyone's lighting that shit up, though.
because you know motherfuckers are gonna do that shit,
They
bro. At the
will.
screen and everything.
I'm gonna do it.
That pissed me off.
Yeah, bro. They're gonna light it up at the motherfucking screen
I'ma
the
do it.
entire time the movie's playing, bro.
I'm gonna do it. I'll be in the background. talking about something.
So if any theaters are listening, don't give Hoberticus a bucket. Don't. Don't do it.
I'm gonna light
Y'all
it
see
up.
this one?
Which one?
What's one? Let me see. What's that? I can't see.
Oh, let me see
Oh,
the
is that
aliens. one.
aliens? That's a
Yeah.
popcorn
Oh
bucket?
shit, yeah.
Bro, that's fire.
Romulus.
Bro.
Nice.
That is dope.
Yeah, that is, and it lights up.
That Wayne.
But I'm like,
Wayman-
I can't even put this shit with the
Wayman-
rest of my buckets because it won't fit.
That's
Yeah.
dope, bro.
That fucking movie was everything, bro.
It was
That
dope.
movie
Yeah,
was
dope.
every fucking thing. Quick shout out to my man, Dead Man, $4.99
Yeah,
super
I saw
chat.
it.
Before you go, have you
saw it.
seen it? Yes. Yes.
I'll be
Tearjerker,
trying to catch that in the
Yeah, that motherfucker.
Oh, man.
Yeah, bro.
and the 21st,
I'm
so
going
when
to
it
see
comes out.
that.
I don't know if I can do it, bro. I can't
I'm going
because
to
that
see it, bro.
shit.
He was my hero as a kid, dog.
I don't know, and that's the reason why, bro. Because like I said, I mean, just they even them talking about it, like his, if you've seen the trailer, like his son
His two sons
was talking
and-
about
and
the
daughter.
last time he saw him was basically they were ice skating, and after that is
That was
when the
it.
accident took place.
Mm.
And he said that was the last time he saw him walking
walking. Mm-hmm.
at that time.
He
You know what I
waved at
mean?
him like he
So,
always waved. Yeah,
and
bro,
here's the thing: it's like it's crazy because people didn't know that Christopher Reeves really did get jacked to play that
Yeah.
role, but it was the
Yeah.
suit. The suit just didn't the way it was
Didn't show
made.
Didn't
It
define
couldn't show it, but he was jacked, bro.
Tall, yeah.
Yeah, plus his height and everything.
Mhm.
So yeah, I definitely
But
want to see that.
even with
bro.
that being said, you felt the strength on the
Yeah.
screen. Like
Hell
there-
yeah, bro.
There's no way, like you felt
Man.
it come through the screen for that movie.
Yo,
I already said this, bro. Christopher Reeves will always. I know people have their picks, but he will always be my Superman, bro.
Hey, him and John Williams.
That's it.
Shit.
Yeah,
I mean,
bro.
I love him for
Always,
Cavill.
bro. Superman and
Cavill
Superman
dude.
2, bro. Superman 2 was my shit. Seeing that shit in the theaters, bro. Yo, seeing Cisco and Ebert first time interview with them, and I that's how far I go back. Cisco and Ebert, when they interviewed the trailer was fucking phenomenal, bro.
Dope. It was
Like, come on, bro. When he threw through the Coke sign, bro, that shit was incredible.
Mm-hmm.
When they got to the Fortress of Solitude, he took off his emblem and threw it at them, and they fell into the ditch.
Yeah,
inside the
bro.
fortress. Come on,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, Christopher
on.
Reeves was that dude. Definitely will be going to see it in theaters.
Yeah.
Vinny, don't watch the trailer, bro. Don't.
So go see the trailer.
Don't watch the trailer, man. Don't do that. Don't even do it to yourself.
No spoilers. I don't want to know what happens for Reed.
You don't want to know what happens, right?
Make you cry meaty tears, man.
I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to know.
No trailers, Vinny.
Fucking Jake. You know what? Yeah, man. Charlie Unicorn said, damn, Leo's an old. You damn right, bro. I embrace my shit. I'm 50 years old, bro. I'll be 51 in 2 months. Hell yeah, I'm embracing my shit, bro.
To the theater as a kid.
I'm right, bro. 50 Club, bro. AARP. You know I got my shit going on.
One more year.
I embrace that shit. Give me all them perks. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Straight up. All I need is a disability sign. I'm going blind. Give me one of them signs I can put outside, just park, get in front of the lines and shit. The airport. Let's go.
I ain't there yet. Did anybody see Blink Twice?
I thought you was gonna say the video. Yeah, I saw that. But we say Blink twice.
Blink Twice. That shit was good.
Was it good, bro?
Good. You cameo in it twice, as a matter of fact.
Ooh. What the fuck you mean I cameo on that shit twice, bro?
Y'all see the movie? Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh hell,
motherfucker! What you talking about, bro?
No, I'm serious. Cameo. You watch the movie. It's not a bad thing. I'm just saying, there's somebody comes up on stage, you be like, oh, that's Leo.
Get your money, Leo. Get your money, man.
Bro, so that was what's your name's directorial debut?
I didn't know her and Channing were together.
Engaged, bro.
Okay.
Engaged, bro.
Hold up. Time out.
Yes.
I'm today years old.
Yes.
Right now. They're engaged.
Gambit.
Yeah, they're engaged, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, I did not know that. That's funny.
Yeah.
But I saw her interviewing him, and they were funny as hell together. I didn't realize they were together.
Why do you think Oberticus is quiet right now? Kind of sad because he heard that news, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry, my boy. I'm sorry, bro. You got Amber there with you. Amber is right there with you, bro. The bed is warm.
Yeah,
no,
bro.
It was a good watch. So
all right, I want to check it out.
I actually go see it again.
Definitely gotta check it out. Because what's her name's in it? Chick who played. What you say?
Kravitz, Catwoman, bro. I'm still pissed off about that shit.
We might, because here's the thing. Because said he's making it. He already showed us the mock-up for it.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, yeah, he's making it.
I gotta get that.
Yeah, he's making her and Poison Ivy.
No,
Poison Ivy.
Huh?
Not from the Batman movie. Not from the
no,
Batman. Oh,
from
okay.
from
the comics.
From what was it? The Batman Returns. Batman and Robin.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Uma Thurman.
Uma Thurman. Uma Thurman person. Yeah, he's making Poison Ivy. He already had. He showed us the head sculpt and everything.
I ain't like Uma Thurman as
but the figure's dope. I ain't gonna front. That figure is fucking dope. And if a chance to get just basically a Poison Ivy, you've never had it before, you know what I mean? It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be pretty dope. We'll definitely see. Anyway, I don't want Amber. Anyway, thank you guys for definitely being here. Such a great show, man. And thank you all for being here. Vinny, what you got going on, man?
I got a bunch of commissions and stuff from post show that we're gonna be working on finishing up. That I have some art projects that I gotta do that I've been meaning to get to and been putting off. I should have some free time and be getting to them. Catching up on reading, just more binging through some runs, catching up on a bunch of stuff, and be back here next week to talk combo talk with friends with these fine gentlemen on the panel.
Yeah. Brian, thank you, brother. And again, make sure if you are actually looking for the merch, head on over there to the Vincent Dunn Art store.
You can hit me up. I'll get you a shirt.
Yeah, hit him up. Get that shirt. Definitely make sure you do. Jake, what's going on with you, brother? What you got going down, man?
Well, first, Vinny, I'd just like to say I really love your work.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Hey, I'm an equal opportunity recipient as long as it's
bro. No, Jake. Y'all don't understand it. So imagine you're in Artist Alley, right? And you're like maybe 4 or 5 tables down, and you don't hear him talking, but you see him talking to somebody. And the first thing he does is, this is him. I can't give you the dialogue, but this is him.
That's it.
And then he leans in and shakes the hand, bro. That's it. So the running joke was he was on a recruit run. So basically, if he's basically talking to a female artist, at Comic-Con, chances are they're gonna end up in the room. So that was the running. I'll explain to you what the room means and why the room is a running joke when we go off camera. Because that shit's funny as fuck. That shit's too funny. I can't explain it on camera. It's too funny. Anyway, definitely, Jake. What up? What's up?
Oh, same as Vinny. I'm gonna be doing some catching up on my reading. After talking about it, I'll probably hit up my Green Lantern stack that's piled up.
Yeah,
check that
brother.
out.
Yes.
Work throughout the week. Hopefully, I'll be making the Collectors Lounge International Tour on Sunday, and then back here Monday with Comic Book Talk with Friends. And just one more plug for Comic Relief. Definitely can get your stuff there. We'll ship it out to you. I heard the guy who works there and owns it's pretty fucking awesome. So, and then one other thing, if you like Batman, we're talking about Batman. Where is it? This is Dark Knight by Paul Dini. It kind of bridges the gap between the animated series Batman and then some of the stuff that I like, which is a little bit of a heartfelt stuff. So this was actually a book that Paul Dini wrote about where he got the shit kicked out of him and mugged one night in LA, and how it all ties into Batman. Really good read, something I would definitely recommend. It's pretty quick, easy read, but I really like this one. And if you're an animated series Batman fan, definitely recommend.
Give me a link to that.
All right, they'll do one better. I've got several copies at the shop. I'll send you one.
How can you argue with that?
Hell yeah, bro.
Awesome.
Real quick, I got to get this in real quick. Jason, tell us what's going on before Spectrum fucks up. What's going on with you, bro?
No, I'm good. I am smooth sailing tonight, my friend. Sorry.
Okay.
That's Vinny's fault.
It was my turn tonight.
He's so good. He says, Vinny, I ain't got
He got me in.
He passed
Not me. I called him before I got on. So look, don't fuck up the night. I'll come blow up the building.
Word.
I'm hunting for figures this week, and I'm trying to pick up on some more reading. I got to catch up on Green Lantern. I got Green Lantern stuff I got to finish. I got to finish up some Batman stuff, and I started reading that Blade, the Blood Hunt thing.
Yeah,
I gotta finish that too.
I've read the first 4 issues. Fire.
Yeah, the Blood Hunt, right? Yeah.
I just gotta get the last issue.
I'm only in the second one right now, second issue, but
okay.
So far it's dope. I gotta finish that, and I'm looking for a Black Adam. Once this girl figure, I'm trying to find it, and that's it. I'm just gonna chill this week. No golfing because I got rain all week, so it sucks.
Yeah, babe. Anyway,
until we meet again. Peace all.
Did you get the one with Marquis at the bottom here?
Hold up. What do you say, bro?
I missed the meat jokes.
Yeah, I saw that one, bro. Like, it's the meat jokes. Calvin, man, what you got going on, bro? It's all Roberticus' fault, bro. But anyway, bro, what you got going on, Calvin, bro?
About to take my ass to bed. I'm booked through Wednesday for work, so about to get mentally for that. Appreciate you guys having me on and putting me up on game with all the knowledge that you guys have. You guys really do the community a service by, like you guys said, most of us know the movie stuff or the cartoons that we grew up with. Very little people know the book aspect of where the source material comes from. So I appreciate you guys putting us up on that.
No doubt.
Clapping
no
cheeks.
doubt, bro. Yeah, man. Cheeks and Cows coming this week, man. So definitely look out for that book. It's gonna basically have like a Batman cow with some draws hanging off the ear.
I think you just found the name of the new segment for Monday nights, just so you know.
I can get Ty to make one of those. He already has
Batman cow with a thong
Cheeks and
hanging off
Cows,
the ear.
man. Hell yeah, you already know. Roberticus, bro. What's going on, Instigator?
Of course, as always, just happy to be here with my brothers on the panel. Just talking, and it's always a blessing to be here. So that's number one.
People stupid, bro. Yo. That boy said, "Thank you, Bo DeMaio."
Straight from Meat and Gilliam.
Bro, that's funny.
Yo, if y'all don't understand, bro.
Yeah, the chat is.
The story came out on that Friday during Aliens, right? No, that Thursday. It came out that Thursday. No, that Friday.
Friday, yeah.
The Friday came out. The story came out before I can even say, "Yo, I'm on my way to the theater. We about to leave." Vinny hits me up, was like, "Yo, we gonna put this on Monday." He's like, "Bro, you knew what the fuck the outcome was gonna be, bro."
I knew it was going somewhere. I wasn't sure where, but it wasn't going to be. It wasn't going to be dull. I knew that.
It's going to DeMayo's DMs.
Bro, then fucking Hobertic is just. Anyway, go ahead, bro. Finish.
Going down to the end.
Yes, of course. You give it to me, I'll slam that shit. I'm not laying it up. Fuck you, me.
You duck on some
Anyway.
10-year-old.
Yeah, exactly. Bill's character. I stand by that. Guaranteed. Parents got complaints. Tell them lace them up. I dunk on dads and moms too.
That's what the PTA means like.
Yeah, exactly.
Open house, open court.
Granny can get it too.
It's like, hey, Mr. Bloomer, why do you have your shoes on? You gotta stay ready. I got my Kobe's on. With the dry fit socks. You gotta stay ready.
Bro, you gotta put a TikTok video together. You doing that shit, bro. You have
to. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe we can get something going on. We do have a video release for the children, so I can do something. We'll see. But of course, you guys know the rotation by now. Monday, we are here on Monday. Wednesday, of course, Say What Wednesday. Got an interesting week of hot toys and 6 scale to talk about, and some things happen over the weekend. So we're excited, and possibly we might get some stuff into the next 2 nights. So maybe I don't see anything tonight, but probably Tuesday going into it, we might get something. So
we'll they are kind of quiet there. Right now since last week. So
yeah. Very, very quiet.
Yeah, give us
very
a fucking break. Man. They've been dropping shit like every freaking day.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we definitely need a break. Let's give our friend Yomo some time here. He said, y'all helped me to get through some dark times with last week's episode. Might be one of the hardest times I ever laughed. I appreciate y'all and the time you put in to give us content. Congrats on 10K layout.
Thank you, Yomo. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for that $10. That $10 super chat, man. I'm so glad we were able, bro. Like again, like I said, laughter just helps it helped me that
medicine day, for the soul,
bro. That had to be the funniest fucking show we've ever done, bro. It was. You know what was funny about the show? Always is that Vinny instigated this shit and had a serious face the entire fucking show.
I can't take when he did that shit,
he was just slyly putting that shit in the chat.
I was rewatching earlier, and he was the first one in the chat was like, to meet my ex-man. I was like,
yeah. And everything just started to just
Magneto
go downhill from there.
Listen, if he don't know him for like 5 minutes, bro, Vinny would do shit.
The ultimate outlier was. Oh man, right here,
Bloomer.
But because it was about 10 seconds. You put that image up within 10 seconds. He was throwing that meat.
Yeah, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. But Vinny was just like fucking Loki, just putting puzzle pieces together and just watching it unfold, and then dipping off camera, like
barely laughing.
Finally dropping against each other and shit, bro.
Right.
He just kept giving slack on the rope. Like, go ahead.
Dude,
yeah, bro.
Like a tactician.
Hang yourselves. Go ahead. I'm just give you a little more.
Stuff just happened, bro. Like, just hilarious,
bro. This shit was that last week was the funniest.
We were. Well, I think initially it started. I think we were headed back home, and she was like, "Well, I told y'all about the raccoon that ran up on her last week." So she's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna walk to the front yard. You keeping your ass out here with me tonight." So I was like, "All right, cool." So I had y'all on. And I just started cracking up laughing. She's like, "What the hell is so funny?" I said, "You don't even want to know."
Bro, because fucking Hoberticus didn't even give me a chance to start the topic, bro.
You were on your intro.
Yeah, even on the intro, bro. Like this.
As soon as the damn show came on, I don't know what set Bloomer off.
Bro,
he was
in fucking rare form that night, bro. Like,
just wanting to throw his meat around.
Throwing the meat around.
Hey, you said it.
Throwing the meat around.
You said it on me.
Spin around.
Anyway,
Mm-mm.
I don't know. Yeah, bro, that show. Anyway.
Oh,
Thank y'all.
lastly,
What?
one thing I got, Leo's got his initiatives. I also have mine. I'm starting up for the next 3 months. It's called the Broke Nigga Initiative. So please go ahead and send me some money over on my PayPal, my Cash App. Shit, send it on Instagram. Fuck it,
He did not
fucking
just say that
Facebook.
shit.
Shit, fuck it, whatever we got to get done. I got some bills to pay, some child support. Look, man, help me out. Help me out.
Yo, hit the off button. Yo, turn this shit off.
BNIC.
This dude said,
For real.
Oh, bro.
It's in. Initiative. It started. Get in there. Go.
Do a GoFundMe, bro. That's bad.
Someone just give this guy a red and blue Spider-Man.
No, man,
Red and blue Spider-Man, bro.
I'm really just trying to get some new draws. Very simple, basic,
Amber shit in all ears.
And I'm saying, like Amber, okay, we ain't even gonna go there. But shit, she's shitting through my
Stop
draws.
letting
Fuck
Amber
it.
wear your
That's-
shit, man. Stop letting her wear your clothes, bro.
Bro.
I can't control what that woman do when I go to work.
This boy, man.
On that note, everybody have a great evening. And
Literally shit.
mysterious ass face motherfucker, bro. And he ain't even laughing. You know what? Bye, y'all. Have a nice evening.
Peace.
Go eat some booty. Amber, come on. Come on. We just had salmon. Please. Oh, yeah, she shouldn't. I'll see y'all later.